Okay, you can see the little shadow in the green screen. We are live.
Yes!
Hey,
The
you
Walking
guys.
Dead.
Yes, so we are here live with you guys today to do a Walking Dead character tier list.
Yes.
This is going to be hard.
Is it?
For me, because I love a lot of characters in The Walking Dead.
Well,
And I also don't love a lot of characters in The Walking Dead.
I'll be interested to see.
It'll
Which
be interesting to see what we agree on and
We're
what
going
we don't agree on.
We're going into this very blind. We didn't talk about it. We knew
Nope.
about it. We didn't talk about it. So this is kind of our placings of the Walking Dead characters.
Yep.
And is there going to be compromise?
There's probably going to have to be some compromise because we might not agree on all the characters.
I have a feeling there's going to be some that we're going to disagree
And
on.
we have, like, I went into this, and I know you did too, we both went into this not thinking about it, not like, oh, where would I put this character? Where would I put this character? Because I wanted to have a fresh, clear perspective. Like, let's just put my brain on the spot, and let's do it.
So this tier list you can also access from our Discord as well if you want to play along.
If you want to play along, the link is in our Discord, so go over there. It's in our general chat. You can play along with us. The same tier list is available. So
Yes, and also when we get done tonight, we're going to head over to Zoom and find out what everybody else's list was, where they rank the characters along with us.
we're going to compare. We're going to compare. So when we're done here with you guys doing the tier list, come on over with us to our Patreon where we've got a Zoom going and share your tier list with us and see where things change and why did you place characters where you place characters. And
Yes.
Yeah, we just want to have a fun night of talking about it.
The Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead, yep.
Yes.
All right.
So let's get in the comments real quick. Hey, Armani.
Hi, Armani, hello.
Red Lemon Cola. How you doing, Red?
Red said, are these only major characters? No, these are a plethora of different characters.
I don't even know what's all
We
in
haven't
there.
even looked at all the characters yet, but just random characters picked from throughout the seasons. So we'll find out together.
Yes, I want to thank Jordan Drake for setting this up for us and getting it ready for tonight. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jordan. Jordan said, I have added about 50 characters to the list. And play along here in the chat. There is the link so you guys can play along with us.
Yes, so head over there and get that. You can play along right with us right now live. And we can see where you rank them as well.
Yeah, Abbas, Farhat, are you guys going to decide together? We are going to decide together. We may have differing opinions about some of these characters, but we're going to have to compromise on those characters. But
and I don't know which ones. Like I said, I'm clueless where she stands on several of the characters. I guess we've never really talked about that. So what you're hearing is going to be.
It's going to be fresh perspective that maybe not all of you guys knew about these characters, or maybe I didn't even know until now. I don't know.
Right.
Let's see. My favorite character is a character you guys don't even know exists because he's so minor. Yeah, well, there could be minor characters on here too. I don't know.
Hi, DJ. How's it going?
Hey, DJ. Yeah, so I think what we're going to do, because we do have to compromise for this tier list, is that when we're done and later on tonight when we're in Zoom, you guys are welcome to join us.
Yes.
I think we'll separate our tier list then and see where they stack up.
Yeah.
But are you about ready?
Yes.
Ooh, all right.
And ladies first, I'll let you pick the first character.
Oh, okay. Okay, first character. Oh, this is going to be hard. I'm just going to pick from the end. Aaron. And I don't like just picking, like, just pick one. I don't know. Okay, first character is Aaron. I love Aaron's character. I think he plays a great character. He has a good moral compass. I would say Aaron for me, B. They are freaking good.
Okay. Well, Aaron, I loved his. I love his character. He
Okay.
grew on me over the seasons. Everything about him I love.
I agree.
There was a couple situations, like when he was in the basement. Spoiler alert if you don't know what I call that. But he's in the basement. He probably should have died there.
There's
can you turn that
been.
down?
We've got some Walking Dead background music that
is,
it's
yeah.
apparently distracting. But there has been a few moments with Aaron's character where I've been like, what are you doing? But then again, I think with every character in The Walking Dead, there's been moments where we've been like, oh, come on. You
Right.
know, like, so yeah, I would give him a solid B.
Yeah, and to continue what I was saying.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, I love his character. He grew on me over all these years that we've been watching it, and we also got a cameo from him.
Yes, we did.
Which we really loved. We saved it. I watch them every so often.
Oh yeah.
But I would have to say, I'm gonna go with A.
Okay.
I think he's an amazing character on The Walking Dead. He's really grown over me. He would have been just a C in the beginning.
In the beginning,
for quite a
it
while.
did. I feel like it did take a while to kind of really appreciate his character, but I do definitely appreciate him now. So I'm willing to concede to your A. That's fine.
I like him in the amazing character.
Okay. All right.
All right, I'm going to pick one, and it's going to be, you know what?
Oh, so you're just picking from the end too?
Oh, I don't have to. We'll go here.
All right, Wait, what the fuck was his? Gregory. Oh, don't even get me started on Gregory. Gregory, right off the bat, is going to have to be trash. Because I hate Gregory.
You know what?
I hate him.
I'm going to have to agree with you 100%. I was going to go right to the trash can with him. I didn't really like him in any part of The Walking Dead. He did nothing for me.
He literally
Never
contributed
scared me.
nothing. All he did was cause problems. All he did was try and kiss frickin' Trevor's ass.
The
Not
way
Trevor,
he treated
but Simon.
Maggie.
And calling Maggie Margaret and frickin' all these other names all the time. Like, granted, it was entertainment because, you know, you almost love to hate a character because it can be entertaining at times. But for me, Gregory was just like the ultimate eye roll.
Yeah.
Just, could you just die now?
Even his acting was a little atrocious for me. So, yeah, he goes straight to trash.
He goes straight to trash.
So,
let's see what the comments are saying about Gregory. Gregory, a piece of work, but he was pretty funny to watch. See, at least I'm agreeing with that. He was entertaining to watch, but I still got to put him in the trash, you guys. I'm sorry, because, I just hate him so much.
So we're going to flip back to the comments after we go over the characters so we can see your comments.
We want to see your guys' comments, too, every now and then. So, yeah. Do not pass go directly to trash. Yep. We don't even need to discuss Gregory. He's trash. Okay.
Not gonna look.
All right. I'm gonna pick Jerry.
Nice.
I'm gonna pick Jerry.
Nice.
Yeah. Because I love Jerry. Listen, whenever Jerry's on screen, you're just like, oh, like you just get that warm feeling inside. He
brings a smile to your face.
He brings a smile to your face.
Like everything's going to be okay.
Yeah, and I shouldn't say you need a character like that because in an apocalyptic sort of situation, sometimes that can be a little like, whoa, buddy, like this is but with Jerry, he's just got that personality that it's just perfect.
Yeah.
It fits for him.
Since day one when we saw him,
Mm-hmm.
I was immediately like, yeah, I like him. I really like his character. They don't give him enough screen time.
He needs more screen time.
I don't like
Yes.
that. I don't like that. I feel like his character is deeper than that. He's always the sideshow sometimes to,
But Jerry always be coming in clutch and saving the day and shit.
I agree.
So,
I agree.
Yeah. I mean, Jerry, I would have to put Jerry... honestly, yes, bitch. Because I love Jerry so much.
Really?
Honestly. But I'm willing to concede to A. I don't know if I can go under A for Jerry.
Well, I'm going to have to go, they're freaking good. Just not enough screen time.
Okay. All right.
I would say almost considering average just because of how much screen time. I love his character. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, I'm not basing this off of screen time. I'm basing this off of my just my opinion of the character.
Well, good, you do that.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
So you want to go B? So are you?
He's not Aaron level, man. He's not trash.
All right. I would put him higher. I'm gonna have
That's
to put
why
him
we need
higher
two
on my
lists.
personal. Well, we have to compromise for this one. So I'm willing to compromise for B, but I really think he should be an S or A. So.
Okay.
Oh, your turn. Your
Oh,
pick.
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
wait. We need to see the comments. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Don't let me forget
Here
this.
we go.
Jerry deserves more screen time. Carlos is telling me to chill out. Yep. And he agrees with B. Okay.
Yeah, Steve is
Steve.
not about the character, not the screen time they get. Yeah, I
See?
feel like get what I'm saying. I think he needed more screen time. I need more Jerry. I need more Jerry.
I agree.
I
Yeah.
love him as a character.
Yes.
But, because of that lack of time, I can't rank him up there with, I think that's a good place where I ranked him.
Okay. All right.
I feel solid about it.
Okay. I'm willing to accept that. Okay. Now it's your pick.
Okay, and you know what? We'll go right there.
Oh, okay. We're going with Miss Wild Girl.
Yes.
Okay.
She's interesting. She's a very interesting character. Again, yeah, I want to know more. We got a little bit from her. But she's just okay for me, She's just okay. I could have went through the show with or without her. I hate to say
Really?
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that with her character, she's meant to be exactly who she is. She's meant to be a little bit of a rebel. She's meant to be that, especially with what's kind of going on during this season that is currently going on with, my brain is not, the word is on the tip of my tongue.
Not going to be able to help you.
I'm not going to be able to find it right now. But yeah, she's a little bit of a rebel. I like that. But I agree that they haven't done enough with her character to really make me just absolutely love her. I like her. I think she's great. But I need a little bit more from her.
Yeah.
I need a little bit more.
Yeah.
So I would say maybe C average.
I would have went who the shit.
Who the shit?
I'm going to grade this hard.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to grade it hard. I honestly could have been with her or without her. She's not trash.
But you feel like you could have kind of handled, the show would have been the same with or without her.
Yes.
Is what you're saying.
Absolutely.
Oh, Steve being harsh. I'm going to leave her an average right now, but...
Just remember I said who the shit.
All right. Let's see what the people are saying about that. Magna is a good character, but we haven't learned much about her, so I'd say C, Armani says.
Okay, I like that.
So that's kind of where I'm at. Dang, y'all think Magna's trash. No, we don't think she's trash. I don't think she's trash at all. But Steve, yeah, he feels like, I don't know that that's going to be true, though, because I feel like her character, especially in these final 8 episodes, is going to come into her own a little bit.
I'm only going with what I've seen.
But you're right.
Yep.
From what we've seen so
She
far.
could die next episode.
Yeah, okay. Magna needs more character arc. Yeah, I agree. Like, give her something more, because I do like her character. I need something.
Make me love the character more.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, my pick. Let's go with Dale.
Oh.
Let's go with good old Dale.
Gosh, darn.
Remember back in the day with Dale?
All too well. You know, I loved his character back then. Still love it now. What an iconic person in The Walking Dead that we lost.
Yeah.
That was one of my little heartbreaks when...
Boomer Dale.
Yep.
Yeah. Dale had a good heart. He just wanted to help people. Like, yeah, he may have kind of been pushy at times with Andrea, and, like, at times we were like, okay, Dale, like, it's all right, so chill out. But he saw things sometimes that other people didn't see, like with Shane, and, you know, like...
He was needed. Very much needed.
Yeah, and he was that moral compass for a time. We always got to have that moral compass. I love Dale.
I liked him. I liked him a lot. I don't know where you're going to put it, but I'll go ahead and say he was an amazing character for me.
Okay.
And I almost put him in the Yas bitch.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to go with B. They are freaking good. And
okay.
I think that most of that decision making was because of how little we got of actual Dale. I
felt like the time that he was given on the show, he utilized it amazingly. Like, they wrote him in perfect and wrote him out perfect, and he was needed at that time. He was a big staple.
He was definitely needed at that time. With the characters we had at that time, like, he was definitely needed. And I enjoyed watching his character. I enjoyed seeing what he had to say, you know. So, yeah, I mean,
I don't think there was a scene I ever got bored of him in.
I'm willing to concede to your A, because I was going to put him in B, but I'm willing to.
Okay, yeah.
So far we've got Dale and Aaron.
Yeah, at the top right now.
At the top right now, which is just A.
And you picked him?
I picked Dale. So let's see what the commenters are saying.
Okay, Adam says...
Armani says Dale is S. The moral compass of the group, cried when he died, hated Carl for a while. He deserves so much better. Rest in peace, Dale.
Yes.
Yeah?
Loved Dale. Loved him.
I mean, I'm trying to be... I'm just trying to think of all the characters, like, in comparison.
To Dale?
Yeah, to Dale. In comparison to Dale.
You can't.
We'll get to that later, but...
Okay.
I'd say, Lewis says, I'd say B or A. Really like the whole Randall storyline and him trying to cling to humanity in an unforgiving world. Yep. Yep,
perfectly stated.
Yep, I agree.
I felt the same. I felt the same as you. I really had him in the Yas bitch, and, yeah. And amazing. So,
all right.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Let's pick. I saw someone in the comments say they wanted Beth, and where's you at here, Beth?
There she is. Right there.
Where? Oh, here we go.
All right.
Here's Beth. You called it. I don't remember who called it. Forgive me. I saw it, though.
Okay, Beth. Wow. This is going to be hard for me. I like Beth's character, but for me, why do I like Beth's character? For me, I feel like it's because of the relationships she had with some of the other characters that I loved so much. You know what I mean? Is it based on her own merits, or is it because of something else? That's where my mind is going. With Beth, I don't know that it was entirely based on her own merit as her own character. I enjoyed her singing. I enjoyed her death tore my heart and soul out, you know.
Mine too, yeah.
But why? Mainly because of Daryl's reaction. Mainly because of Maggie's reaction. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I wouldn't go as low as who the shit, because Beth is a very essential character to the show, because her death changed Maggie's character, changed Daryl's character, you know.
Once again, it's one of them key cogs in the storyline. Her character being written in and written out the way it was, I thought it was brilliant.
It was it was done well. I don't like the whole hospital situation. Like, the whole hospital storyline in season 5 was kind of but
agreed.
But her death during all of that was very impactful and very emotional and it changed the course of different characters' lives. So it was very needed.
The thing that I remember the most was Beth and Daryl in the cabin.
Yes, and
that was
which
my
was very,
staple show for her. That really kind of highlighted her and Daryl and just the uniqueness of the relationship.
Beth was just not built for this world.
No.
Wonderful person, great person, just not built for this world. I would put her in C average.
You know what? I feel she belongs there. I do.
Yeah.
It's not...
It's not to put her down.
No.
It's just...
She wasn't built for this world. She played an instrumental part in how characters changed.
Yeah.
Daryl, for instance.
Because her death and her relationship with him, their friendship, their closeness, it did change him in ways. And so that's what I'm basing that on. I loved her, but I'm sorry, guys. Let's see what you guys have to say. Let's see. Totally agree, but I think putting her on the same level as Magna is a bit criminal.
Your opinion, not mine.
I think her death was just put in there for Daryl and Maggie's development, Eagle Blaze says. I kind of agree with that. I mean, it does feel that way. Olav Gamer says her death was stupid. I feel like she could have had an amazing development if she stayed alive.
Agreed.
Again,
agreed.
It's one of them people that we knew, like, she's not built for this world, but some people can make these turnarounds. Like like Carol, for instance.
She was an essential cog in the storyline. They wrote her in and wrote her out very well. And I that's my opinion. Yeah, could there have been more of an arc to her? Yeah, but I kind of like how they did it.
I think it was important, especially for Maggie, her development and growth, and interestingly enough, Daryl. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, some Beth love in there, and I love seeing that too.
Yeah, and I love seeing the Beth love too, because, like I said, her death did tear me apart. It was heartbreaking. Okay. And it is my turn, right? Okay, who do I want to pick? I'm going to pick... Oh, God. I'm going to go trash. I'm going to go trash here. Fucking Philip.
Really?
I want an easy one this time, because Beth was a hard one to try and
Let's
relay.
talk about this a little bit.
All right, let's talk about it.
Philip, I know you hated him.
Fucking Philip.
But he was a great villain. He was a great villain. And you know I love villains.
Okay. How am I going to do this? Because for me, every time Philip was on screen, I was cringing on the inside because I hated that man so much. Because... So was he enjoyable to watch for me? No, not really, because I cringed and I hated him so much. But he was an essential role in the show. he was an essential villain in the show, and he did create a lot of growth and development for a lot of our favorite characters. So I'm not saying he was not essential to the show. I'm just saying I hated him.
Where are you going to put him? See,
I think you know where I'm going to put him.
Well, I have to know.
His name to me is fucking Philip. Of course he's going in trash. Come on, he's trash.
You know
his
what?
His personality is trash. His face is trash. His eyeball is trash. Michonne killing him was like my favorite moment in the world. So
yeah, that was pretty good. But he was a great villain.
He was a good villain.
Without him, it makes it boring.
Exactly. So he was a good villain.
I say B.
What?
He was a good villain.
All right.
That's why we need two.
You know what? I will concede to you on this one because I'm sure nobody will agree with me that Philip is trash. I'm sure nobody agrees with that. That's just me hating on Philip, the governor. So I'll concede to you. Wait, he cannot be placed next to Jerry.
It's how it lines up. You picked it.
Then he's staying in C.
He's going to B.
He cannot be... Philip's face cannot be next to Jerry's face.
That's where we ranked him.
That's where you ranked him.
Put him up there. Jerry will beat his ass again. He'll die again.
Let me see how much the commenters are hating on my hate for
They
Philip.
might like it. Oh, we have a... Donald.
Donald, thank you. I'm working on something that I will send to you and hope you'll react to when it's done.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me take a look.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what? McGill Design says the governor's character was trash, but his performance was S or A. I will agree with that because he is an amazing actor. And he
pissed you off, didn't he?
He played that role so well that he made me hate him.
I know.
So
that's why I'm saying he can't go to trash.
I agree with that. His acting was superb, and he definitely played that character and that role to perfection.
I loved it.
So I guess I can concede a little bit to that.
Looking back, I enjoy that moment in time in The Walking Dead when he was wreaking havoc.
Yeah.
I liked it. Not at the time.
Not at the time. I'm like,
back.
Adam Grunther says the governor was the first big villain. He's definitely an S.
Oh, there's super chat we missed.
Did I miss one?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thanks, Leah.
Thank you, Leah. I'm sorry I missed that. Ross Deacon, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Okay. Scroll back down here. The governor was the best villain, but not a better character than Negan. Okay.
We'll get to him.
Stephen Kilmet says, I am one of the few who thinks the governor is a better villain than Negan. Wow, okay. Yeah, Armani, don't even get me started about Jerry being in the same tier as frickin' Philip. It's your pick, Steve. It's your pick.
Okay, you know what? You know what? We're just going to do it. We're going to throw him in.
You're going the top dog in here.
Yep. Yep.
He's throwing Rick Grimes in here into the mix.
Well, I think, every once in a while you got to throw
one of the big boys up there.
Some of the... Well, the show wouldn't be the show without Rick.
Well, I thought I was going to put up somebody. I'm like, I was looking at all the people on there, and I'm like, I think I know who I'm going to pick next for mine.
And what was it?
And now I have to pick something different because it's going to be another good one. Obviously, Rick Grimes. The show is not the show without Rick Grimes.
That's what I just said.
S tier all the way. Yas bitch.
It's a Yas bitch.
It's a Yas bitch. It's Rick Grimes, of course.
And we're hoping to see him again.
And literally with every episode, with every new, like with the season that was coming out, like that's all we can discuss is, are we going to see Rick again? Where's Rick? You know, like that's all we care about is Rick, it seems like half the time. So yeah, of course.
Well, look at the world he's created, you know, under him.
Like all these
with
people.
Carl and
yeah.
Judith, and, you know, now he's got, you know, Michonne, the Rick Michonne thing, and RJ.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, Rick Grimes is
definitely definitely S tier. Yes, bitch,
top
100%. Let's see if the commenters agree. Rick S, yep. No. We didn't put Rick in C. That's just we drag it up and put it in C to start out with, and then we discuss it. Yeah. So yeah, he's in S tier, 100%. Let's see. Zork the Dark One. Thank you. Hi, Lacey and Julio.
Yes. Who's that?
He remembered. Remember?
Oh my God.
When we always used to give you like any other name than Steve. Yeah, he remembered. Red, thank you. Who's your favorite savior? Mine is DJ. He got piked. Ooh, that's a good question. May have to come back to that one, actually. We'll have to come back to that one, Red. That's a good one. Blair said he is still one of my top 5 favorite TV characters ever. So yeah, I'd say he's S tier for Blair as well.
Okay.
Danny says Rick is my Monday man crush, Monday through Sunday.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Iron Man reaction link.
Apparently our Iron Man link is on Patreon. Is not. Well, we'll get you a new link, Cliff. I'm sorry about that.
Yep, we'll get
we'll
on
get
that.
you a new link.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so I was gonna pick one that I was gonna put in the S tier, and I don't want to do 2 S tiers in a row, so let me go a different route. Let's go with Connie. You know what? Let's go with Connie. I love Connie.
Okay.
Let's see where she ranks with Connie. Every time Connie's on screen, I love seeing her. I love seeing how she's adapted to this world. I love her relationship with her sister. I love her relationship with Daryl. I mean, there's not much that I don't love about Connie's character. I would put Connie in A, amazing.
Really?
Yeah, I love her character.
Well, I love her character too, but not amazing.
Okay.
Oh boy. I was just gonna say average.
I'm willing to go down to B, to they are freaking good. But I can't put Connie at average. I can't, because there's so much I look forward to seeing from Connie, like her, where's things gonna go with Daryl? Like, how's this whole thing gonna go with her reporting? Like, I'm very interested in her storyline. That's me personally.
I'll go with
very
B.
interested.
I can work with B.
You can work with B. See, Philip is sandwiched now. I don't like this.
Oh my.
Oh, wait, hold on. Comments.
Oh, yeah.
Connie, Adam says that Connie, if I can talk, I'm sorry, is B tier. She surprisingly hasn't even gotten as much attention as her sister. McGill says, agree with Steve, Connie C average.
I feel that's fair. I think that's fair for what we've seen so far.
Zopathetic says JK, Connie B at most or A. Okay. Connie is an S for me, says Lewis. She brings so much to the show, both in terms of character and representation as well. Her and Daryl's relationship is also so sweet. See, I agree, like, A or B, and I'm okay with that.
Okay.
All right, now you can pick. Okay.
All right. So, I'll go with Bangs.
Oh, Bangs. Okay, that's a good choice. Okay. Anne/Bangs. The one character in this show where I just love making fun of her, but also, like, you kind of hate her a little bit. But she's not that bad, but she kind of is at times. You know, like, she's one of them characters that you just don't know what to expect from her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
1 second she's all totally on your side, and the next second she's like, no, I'm going to do this for me. And then the next second she's like, oh, I'm secretly with the CRM. And it's like, what? Like, I think she's
I don't know
a
what the
very...
hell to expect from her either.
I think she's important to the story.
Is she?
Overall, I mean, maybe. I don't... And that's the thing with Anne. You never know with her. Like, is she important to the story? I mean, she saved Rick's life, I guess.
You know what? I haven't enjoyed her 1 minute of this show.
I'd have to say...
Other than saving Rick's life, you know where she's going for me?
You're putting her in trash? I was going to go with D. Who the shit? Because, literally, who? Who are you, Anne? Who are you?
Watch us end up liking her.
Watch the end of the show be like...
She saves everything.
Bangs comes in clutch and saves the whole frickin' show.
No, she's trash.
You know, I'm not even going to argue, because I was going to put her in D, who the shit. And honestly, Bangs, I can never trust you.
She's not even a good guy when she's good. And she's not a good bad guy.
She's not a good bad guy. She's not a good guy. Like, she just doesn't know who she wants to be in life. Like, she wants to help some people and then wants to screw over other people. I'm like, okay, Anne. Okay.
Yeah, you belong in the trash. You trash.
Angie says, couldn't stand Jadis/Anne/Bangs. A traitor of the truest sense of the word. Yes, 100%. Traitor, you could never trust the bitch. Big Nut Austin says, do Lance next. Ooh, okay.
I mean, we kind of put her in her home.
Armani says Jadis is a D for me because she was trash in the beginning, and by the time I started liking her, she was already gone. So, yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I agree. It seems
but I didn't like her.
It seems like a lot of the commenters here are agreeing with the D. But she is kind of trash.
I put her right where she belongs. Back in the trash.
Back in the trash. All right, you know what? Commenters, you said it. Let's do Lance.
Oh, God. Oh, God. God.
Another character we just love. You remember in the beginning when we were like, who the fuck's this guy? And we're like, who even are you? Like, you're a politician?
You can never trust him.
Again, with one of these people that we can never trust. But with Lance, we really can't trust him because we know he's got nefarious plans.
Yes, he does.
Whatever they are, we don't know.
He's not even a good villain yet.
I mean, technically, we do know he wants to build other communities and get more power, but oh God, Lance! But he's
he should have got shoved off that building. That's what I think.
I agree, but with Lance, he's not unentertaining to watch. He is entertaining to watch because you're like, what's this? Like, with his looks on his face and like he's just such an asshole.
He is.
He is.
He is. I agree.
Where would you put Lance? Because I don't think he's as bad as Philip. But almost as bad as Philip. He is more honest about it, which I like. If you're going to be an asshole, at least be honest about it.
I'll go with C.
See?
Oh. Yeah. Don't second guess yourself. So don't do it. Don't do it.
My brain is going there too for some reason. I can't quite go down to D who the shit because, you know, we know who you are, Lance. We know exactly who you are. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I can't go up to they're freaking good because I'm always, again, eye rolling every time I see him. Like, oh, God. Could you just stop, dude? You know? So, I think that's a safe place. See what the commenters are saying. I think, okay, so Eagle Blaze says, I think he's interesting, but I hate him. Agreed. Agreed. He's a good villain, Olav says. Oh, wait. He's a good villain, but not, it keeps jumping around. But not better than the governor. Yeah, see, that's the thing, like...
Yeah, Angie, Lance makes me worry about everyone. You never know what he's really up to.
Exactly. Like, I agree that him as a villain is better than Philip. It's just the person himself of Philip that... Maybe I've known people like Philip in the past or something where I have a pet peeve against...
You're still on Philip?
I know, right? Yeah. Let's see. Carlos says he's an asshole like me, so I like him. He's a B. And Jerry says just a smarmy little shit.
Yep.
Yep. Basically. All right. All right. Your pick, Steve.
All right. I'm pull this one, whoever this is. I didn't even look.
Max. Okay. Okay, so Max is a fairly new character, so I don't have as much, I guess, to base everything off of. I like her relationship with Eugene. I like that she is working with our friends. I don't really have enough substance to her character to really give her anything more than, like, a C.
I'm going to go with who the shit.
You're going with who the shit with Max? Again, we need more with Max.
I don't think she's
I need
trash.
a little bit more. She's definitely not trash. And I don't even know that I'd put her in who the shit, but I'll concede to you on that one. I would have kept her in average, but I need more with Max.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't hate her. I think she's great. I've enjoyed the scenes with her and Eugene, but I need something more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not enough yet.
Yeah.
And watch her be really bad.
Okay, we've got lots of D's in here.
Okay.
We've got lots of D's. Okay. So a lot of you guys are agreeing with us on this one. Yeah, the dude says we can't even rate Max at all. She's had like 10 minutes of screen time. Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
Not her fault.
We need a little bit more. All right, let's see. Let's go with, you know what? The face. The face is just coming out to me here with Grand Theft Auto, you know.
One of my favorite characters in Grand Theft Auto.
/Simon /Trevor. I mean, we've called this guy by so many names, but let's be honest, he's Grand Theft Auto to us. I love his character, I gotta be honest. He's always entertaining to watch. He always has the worst jokes, which incidentally end up being the best jokes.
Cringy.
He's very cringy, but almost like in a funny way, you know, like in a entertaining way.
He belonged in this.
He 100% belonged in this world. He was a total asshole, but one of them total assholes where you knew what to expect from him. So it didn't come as a shocker or surprise. So I would put him in, as a character in this show, amazing. Because I loved it. I loved his character.
I was going to say they're pretty freaking good. You were going to
put him in B?
Is where I was aiming.
I'm okay with that. I think
that's good.
Yeah,
But I'm okay with
at
times, yeah. I don't think he's amazing, but yeah, pretty freaking good.
Pretty freaking
Yeah.
good. Yeah. And the people. Let's see what you guys are saying. Oh. JD says if he wasn't Trevor, he would be D tier, but the actor brings him up to a C tier. You know what? The actor does play a big role for me.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that it was Grand Theft Auto, the fact that that actor played it that well, like, it does bring it up, definitely. Angie says, at some point, I loved watching Simon more than Negan. I mean, he was a very entertaining character. Okay, your turn.
Okay, and...
Princess?
Yes, and then we'll take a quick break after we go over her. Princess, I love you.
I love Princess. Listen, yeah. I relate a lot to Princess because she's very similar to me. In the sense of she's had kind of a rough upbringing, a rough childhood, to where she, notices things about people that other people don't always see. Mm-hmm. And I kind of do that too. Like, I pay attention to little things about people and little details like that. And I relate to her in that way. And I try to stay positive, even in dark times. I always try to see the positivity in things like her. I just relate very much to her. So I really love her character. She brings spunk, fun,
breath of fresh air.
Lighthearted. Yeah, I mean, a lot for her. I would have to say B, they are freaking good.
I really like her character.
Mm-hmm.
I really do. And when I first, actually saw her, I was annoyed.
Oh, yeah, I could imagine.
Annoyed. Then I grew to love her.
Yeah.
So for me, I think amazing is it. Yeah. I'm with you.
Oh, I was going to put her in B, but that's okay. I'll put her in A. That's fine. A B for her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I need to refresh my drink, and then we'll go on with the next ones here. Let's bring up the comments here for a second.
Princess...
Just a second.
Oh, he's going to go get a drink real quick. Okay. Charmed Original says Princess is S or A. Okay. So it looks like with you guys in the comments, you're kind of all over the map with Princess.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of A's, B's, C's. Nothing. I'm not really
Nothing
seeing.
Below C, I hope.
Olav says D tier. But other than that, I'm seeing nothing below a C. So yeah, but I do agree. I love Princess's character. Yeah, she's great. A lot of C's. Okay.
Any explanation for the C's?
No, not really. C at best. She's a B for me. I mean, just people. The dude says she's too loud. I don't know that she's too loud. I mean, she does talk pretty fast sometimes, and she does talk a bit, but I don't know if I'd agree with that.
All right.
Yeah, Danny says she'll definitely always try to make you smile, and I do like that about her. Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it your turn or my turn?
You just picked Princess. So I am going to pick who I was originally going to pick.
I wonder who that could be.
My boy Glenn.
Ooh, Glenn.
My boy Glenn.
Can I just say, other than him being out of the dumpster that one time, thinking he was dead. Yeah. Didn't like that. But I love Glenn.
I love Glenn. Glenn is S tier for me.
Yeah.
100%.
I don't think we need to even discuss it.
Do any of us really need to discuss why Glenn is in S tier? I mean, He was literally...
Without Glenn, you don't have Rick. Without Rick, you don't have Glenn.
Exactly. Like, it's like two peas in a pot. Like, you can't separate that. And then with Glenn, he almost always made the right decisions. Almost always. You know, he was always cared about other people more than himself.
Yes.
There's just nothing wrong with Glenn.
Yeah.
I love him so much.
He was the go-to man all the time. Loved him. Yep. Loved his character.
And even in his death, which was brutal and horrific, and I never want to see it again in my life, even with his death, it was needed at the moment to further... I don't like it, and I still want Glenn around, but it made Maggie into the person she is today. It made even Negan who he is today. It changed so many people for the better. So, I don't know. Yeah. S tier, 100%.
Yes.
And if y'all don't agree... No, I'm kidding. Definitely S tier. Elena says Glenn is one of the best. Yes, he is. Greedy the Goon. Glenn is fantastic. Had the most morality along with Herschel and Dale from the start. He went on an entire 6 seasons without taking a human life. Well, he did take a human life. He did. When the sleeping person. Right? Yeah. He did it so that Heath didn't have to, remember?
Oh, yeah.
He did take human life. Yeah, everybody's, of course. Most people are agreeing, yeah. Okay, now it's your turn.
So, we will go with... Jesus.
Okay. Jesus is one of those characters where I was actually a little frustrated with The Walking Dead, and they kind of did his character dirty.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Where you're going.
He was a great character, in my opinion.
That was a what the shit moment for me.
Every time Jesus was on screen, I was like, yes, what are we going to do, Jesus? Let's go. And the show never did... Like, they just did him so dirty, I feel like. They didn't give us enough of Jesus. They didn't develop his character hardly at all. Like, there had so much room for him, for so much potential.
He developed in my own mind really well. But I do agree with everything you're saying. I loved his character. I really did. For me, he was an amazing character. Okay. And I don't know why I put him there, but he just was.
I was going to go either A or B for Jesus. The only reason I was going to go B was because I felt like he was done so dirty. But I do...
Yeah. No, I agree with you.
But I
do.
The fact that I loved his character so much and I was always so excited to see him overshadows the fact that he was done dirty, I guess. But I'm still mad at you, The Walking Dead, for doing him dirty. But yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with putting him at A. Okay. Let's see what you guys think. An A or B. Okay. Armani, Jesus is an A. I was annoyed with him at first, but he was a guy you just gotta love and a badass. Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Great hair. Oh yeah, the best of hair.
Kind of like mine.
Oh. All right. That was your pick, right?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to go with Old Faithful. Lori Grimes.
Old Faithful?
Oh, wait.
Old Faithful?
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Totally forgot about that. Not, old, annoying. I don't know. Lori. Not Faithful, just Lori. Let's go along with Lori.
We love to hate on Lori. We really do. But, there was things she did good in this, too.
There were things that she did good in the show. I think the stuff that she did bad kind of overshadowed all the things that she did good because...
She can't drive.
She can't drive. She can't parent. She can't really function half the time.
God bless her for taking this role.
God bless you, Lori. I mean, she was definitely annoying most of the time. Like, but at the same time, we're like, you could understand some of the decisions she made based on, like, sometimes you could understand, but other times you're like, what are you thinking? You know? I wasn't too mad when she passed away, to be honest. It was sad. It was very sad. Sad for Carl. Sad for Maggie because they were there. Sad for Rick because that was his wife. You know, like, sad for... I don't know, man. I don't know that Lori is trash. I don't know that I'd put her in trash because she was important to the story. Maybe D? I could probably go D.
Yeah.
You good with D?
Yeah.
I want to see what everybody else puts Lori at, because, yeah. Lori.
She's trash.
I'm getting a lot of trash. Let's see. The dude says Sarah Wayne Callies is the most gorgeous woman on the planet. Only S tier. Well, we're not basing looks, so she's a very beautiful woman.
Is.
I agree. Very beautiful. But, yeah, she was a bit annoying. So a lot of people are agreeing. Some people are saying C.
She crashed on She crashed on an empty road, he says.
She did crash on an empty road. I could see why a lot of you guys are doing C. And I wouldn't be mad at C, but yeah, she's a D for me.
Giving birth to Judith is the only good thing she did on the show.
Yeah.
I mean, she talked to the other women at times, you know.
Okay, Leah, thank you. Leah is just all about mentioning these super chats that I miss. Thank you, Leah. Thank you. 3911. Thank you so much. I liked Tobin from Alexandria. Tobin was the one that dated Carol for a while, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I liked him.
Yeah.
He was a sweet guy. Yeah.
He's dead.
He's definitely dead. But I liked him. Okay, I picked Lori.
Okay. And
Merle Dixon.
Merle Dixon.
So again, we've got one of these characters that you love to hate, right? He's an asshole. He says he's racist. He's just...
pisses you off.
He loves to piss you off. Loves to piss me off. But is he entertaining to watch?
Yes.
Extremely. And every time he was on screen, you're like, oh, I gotta pay attention to this motherfucker.
You couldn't
look away because you're
away.
like, what's he gonna say? What's he gonna do?
How's he gonna discuss me again?
How's he gonna fuck this up? You know. So yeah, a great character.
I'll just do it. This is where I had to put him.
Okay.
I thought he was pretty amazing.
I'd probably go B with Merle.
Yeah.
I'd probably go B with Merle. Yeah. And let's see what everybody's saying. C, A, C, B. You can't deny that he was good for the show story. Agree. He needed to die for the development for Daryl. I agree, Elizabeth. I agree wholeheartedly. Jaskra says she's got to be a B. So a lot of agreeing. Yeah. Okay. Okay, my pick. You know what? I'm going straight to Hot Pants.
Old Hot Pants.
Rosita. Mrs. Hot Pants. Dog just trying to jump up here, you know. Rosita, I love Hot Pants. She's a great character. She's a great character. I still don't think that The Walking Dead utilizes her character enough. It definitely needs to be a little bit more, but she is one of the characters that have been around for quite a while. I would have to say with Rosita, based on up to current, I'm going to go A, amazing. She's such a badass. She's such a mom. She's there for everybody. She knows how to talk to kids, to Judith, all of them. She freaking saves everybody's ass, and she comes in clutch all the time. She's perfect. There's nothing wrong with hot pants.
Yeah, she's loyal.
But she does need to be utilized a bit more.
I agree with you 100%. I'm gonna stick with amazing.
Amazing?
Yeah.
That's where I was
really
gonna
like
go.
it. You sold me on what you said. It was true and to the point, and I like that. I could have went with B, but A feels more appropriate.
I can't have
A, amazing.
I don't know that I can have hot pants in the same category as Merle.
Merle was pretty good.
Merle was pretty, yeah, but let's see what you guys are saying. You guys. Rosita is a C, says Stephanos. She's been here for so many seasons and not done anything. She's so overrated and has not really done anything for the greater story. I don't know that I agree with that, Stephanos. To be honest, she has been around a while and she has been underutilized. But I don't know that I'd say it's overrated because she has been a very important role or a person to this team. So I don't know that I'd agree with that wholeheartedly. She also cried. Oh, yeah, okay. Rosita is an A or an S. I love her so much. Badass since day one, and I love her collaborations with Daryl and the kids. Me too.
Yes.
Me too. Okay. Your go.
Is it?
Yep. Lydia, oh Lydia.
Lydia, wow. The story that she's been around and just her character in general. I really enjoy it. Not enough of it.
I feel like in season 9, we got a lot of Lydia because it was kind of, based around the Whispers and Alpha and all that. And we got a lot from her, and I really enjoyed her in seasons 9 and 10. 10 was starting to cut down a little bit with Lydia, and now in this season, I've barely seen Lydia. So I do think we need to see more of Lydia because I like her character. I think she's a sweet girl. I want to see more of her, but I can't give her a high rating.
Yeah, I can't either.
Because they've kind of let her character drop off to the sidelines, in my opinion. And
as big a role as she played in The Whispers,
we've
she
got
just never hit that pinnacle.
Yeah, we've gotten a lot of backstory on her. We've gotten a lot of who she is and, a lot of the emotional stuff and all of that. But they're kind of letting it go a little bit. So I'm going to have to keep Lydia at C, average.
Yep, looks like a good place for her.
Honestly, it looks like a pretty decent place, yeah. And it seems like a lot of you guys are agreeing with C. We got a few A's, few B's, mostly C's. And I'm not seeing anything lower than C. So, okay.
Okay, good.
you know what, you guys? I want to give Lydia more than just a C. I want to because I do love her character, but the show is just letting her drop off big time lately. All right, my turn. I am going to go with somebody that probably not a lot of people are going to agree with me about, Tara. So, Tara, from the beginning was one of my favorite characters, and I know a lot of you guys don't know why or don't really care about her character. I loved Tara's character. I loved her personality. I loved her positivity. I just loved everything about her. Again, a little bit underutilized in my opinion. But I would have to put her at B.
Yeah.
B.
I'm going to disagree with you.
Okay.
Best part about her character is when it ended. For me. She was okay.
Okay.
But she could have been in the who the shit for me.
Are you?
Not a lot of people are going to agree with me on that.
I'm sure not a lot of people are going to agree with me either. But
where do you have her?
I would put her at B. I would put her at B.
Just remember, I said who the shit, but I would go with yours. It was your pick.
All right. I mean,
I
can put her an average in between our decisions if you want.
No, she's done.
Here, I'll put her in C, only to concede
Let's
little
see what the people
bit.
say.
All right, let's see what the people say. What do you guys think of Tara? All over the map with Tara. We got Tara's a D, A for me. She's dull.
I do adore her too.
Tara was my
like
princess.
Her, but,
she is
just didn't
Jerry.
work.
Or how is Jerry below princess? Because we have to compromise. A, B, D, F, all over the map. Yeah.
Some B's there. Okay. I feel like my place, who the shit, worked out really well. I was scared. I was a little nervous. Not scared. Nervous.
I suppose I'm conceding a little bit to you on that one, but that's okay. All right. I picked Tara, so now it's your turn.
Okay.
Just click outside of it. There you go. Eugene is Steve's choice. This is going to be, you know what? I'm going to let you start with this.
You know, he talks too fast. I almost have to rewatch the episode to catch what he's saying. Mm-hmm. I do like him. Mm-hmm. He's unique. He's been around. But for me, he was just average. That's how it works out. That's how it works out for me in my brain.
Oh my God, Steve. Eugene. Where would we be without Eugene? He's
a whole lot further.
No. Well, maybe. But no. I love Eugene. He's such a great character. He's so eccentric. Steve doesn't like the way he talks, but I love it because I'm sitting there like, what? And I, you know, when you got to dissect everything a person says, you kind of, I don't know. I love Eugene. I would put him in A. Amazing.
He's just average.
So, okay. I'll put him in B then, because it's only in between our choices. So, okay. All right. I don't agree with that, but that's okay. A or B, okay. Eugene is,
F.
B. I'm going to agree with the B's. McGill says agree with Steve.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice.
Jeremy Harbin says A. Right, Anthony B. Eugene is amazing, Blair says. So pathetic says Eugene that. S. So, a lot, okay.
Got enough there from zeros.
I'm gonna scroll right past that, you know. An F? Okay.
This is fun, though. It is kind of fun. It's
fun.
You see things one way, I see things another, sometimes. So it's all good with that. And it's your choice.
Well, how about we go with one that we're probably going to agree on then? Michonne.
Oh, God.
Let's go with Michonne. S tier, all the way.
No. Yes.
Did you see how big my eyes got right there?
Yeah.
I'm like, are you kidding me? Michonne?
There was no, yeah. Other than her leaving,
I'm not happy that
I'm
she
not
left.
happy about that.
I'm not happy that she left Judith and RJ, especially.
Everything about Michonne since the governor, since that episode, I've loved her. Before that, I was like, oh, okay, and yeah, she's definitely a Yas bitch, and
Definitely.
I don't know if anyone in the comments would disagree with that. It'd be hard. It's got to be hard for us.
And I don't have the comments pulled up yet. I'll pull them up in just a second. But I feel like a lot of you are gonna agree with us on this one because this is Michonne. Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Let's see what you guys have to say.
She's one of the best.
Okay. Olav Gamer says she is an S. Not even a discussion. Yeah. SS. Yaman says B. Jonathan says A. Calcifer Street says S. So mostly S's. There are some
Ooh, I see a
A's
C.
and B's. I did see a C. Where
Right
did
there,
that C
right there,
go?
right under your cursor.
There's one.
No, under.
She became less cooler as the seasons go by.
Oh, there's a C there too by Adam.
Adam. C bordering on D.
What?
Whoa.
Adam, you're gonna have to
That's
explain yourself.
You're gonna have to come into
Zoom?
the Zoom later and explain
Yeah, we're
why
gonna have
she
war.
gets a D.
We're gonna have war, Adam.
Adam's like, wait, do I want to have a war? Okay, but yeah. Blair says amazing, not quite on Rick or Glenn's level. I don't know if I agree with that. She makes the show so much better.
Oh, absolutely. She's beautiful. She's beautiful.
She's gorgeous. She's wonderful.
She does what what I would want out of my woman in the apocalypse.
Be a badass?
Hell yeah. You better swing that samurai sword.
Well, I got one.
I know you do.
I got a Michonne
start
katana.
practicing.
I got one right over there. All right. Okay, I chose Michonne, didn't I? Yeah.
Yeah.
So your turn.
I was just taking a drink. Enjoying the weather. You know what? Put her right next to her daughter here for a minute.
That is not her daughter, but okay.
Oh, well.
Well, in the same row.
Yeah.
Alpha. Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Alpha's a good character.
I'm really curious what the commenters are going to say.
I'm really curious as what you guys are going to say as well.
I'll start with this one.
Okay.
I'll start with this one.
Okay.
I really liked her. Loved her character. I loved her. I loved everything. Even though it was short-lived, I loved it. I'm going to put her in the Yas bitch. I really liked Alpha. Not the naked part.
That part I could have done without. But Alpha's character, she was terrifying. She made a great villain, in my opinion, because she was so ruthless and so just animalistic and very terrifying.
Made the show awesome.
Very, literally, she helped in turning around The Walking Dead when it was kind of going through a little bit of a lull. And I think she definitely helped with that, with the Whisper storyline, and she did an amazing job.
You know what? She brought it right back on par for me, and here we go. We got our villain.
I would have to say amazing. And that's only because there's a certain other character that I think belongs in the Yas bitch category.
Well, you know what?
I would
I'll
have
work
to
with
say
that.
amazing.
I'll work with that.
Amazing? Yeah. I think amazing.
But for me, on
is
a
a pretty
villain
good
level, definitely a Yas bitch for me. But I'll concede to the amazing.
Okay. Let's see what the commenters say. Oh, a lot of A's for Alpha. Jeremiah says
Alpha's
A.
hot.
Jonathan says A. Definitely A tier. Alpha's the best villain. A for Alpha. A for
See,
psychotic.
see,
Yep. She's definitely
me
an
and
A.
you, YouTube.
Yeah.
See, we get each other. Yeah.
Except YouTube is agreeing with me, not you. They're agreeing with the A, amazing, not the
Oh shit.
yes.
Well, you guys are wrong.
Okay. Okay.
I picked Alpha. And who are you gonna pick?
I am going to pick. I want to pick Shane. Let's go with Shane.
Okay.
Good old Shane. Great character. I loved Shane's character. One of them characters that you're like, how many times is he going to rub his head in this episode?
Yeah.
Shane was a great character. Listen, I don't care what anybody says. I loved his character. He was off the wall and totally beyond his time with the whole apocalypse thing. He was definitely far advanced. He was built for this world, okay? But I really enjoyed Shane's character. I often think about what the Walking Dead world would be like today if Shane would have survived instead of Rick. I like thinking about stuff like that.
I like thinking where the show would have went had he just survived and Rick survived.
Right.
He's definitely a character I wanted to see go on. However, during his time, I really enjoyed him in, kind of the beginning, other than a fair thing, the buddy thing.
Mm-hmm.
Lori. I liked his character.
Yeah.
He was a villainous at times and also good for the group. So I'm a little mixed on him, but he was definitely an amazing for me.
Okay. I am going to have to agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree. I was thinking, I was stuck between A and B. So I'm okay with that.
All right.
Shane he was such a great character.
My hand keeps falling asleep.
So, oh, we got a lot of S tiers for Shane.
Okay.
We got a few A's and B's, but we got a lot of S tiers for Shane in here. Okay. There's so many good scenes with Shane. So many great scenes.
A lot of S's.
Yeah, and so a lot of people are putting him in the S category. I'm going to keep him in A for now. Because I don't know that I can put him on the same level with... He's very close, though. Very close. He was a very good character.
Yeah. Dude was a dick. I saw that comment.
Dude was a dick? Yeah. Oh, your turn.
Okay, and...
Oh. Andrea.
This is where it gets
This is where it's going to get good?
I've heard... You know what? Since doing this, The Walking Dead reactions, this is the character I probably heard the most about.
Okay.
On how they felt about her. God, loved her and hated her. Loved her and then hated her again and then loved her. I'm going to go with B. They were freaking good.
Okay.
She had her moments. And then she had moments I was like, God, just cringy.
You remember the scene where she saw Daryl off in the distance and she thought he was a walker and she shot him?
Yeah.
You remember that, Steve?
Yeah, I remember that. That.
Listen, Andrea is definitely one of them characters where you're like, what is wrong with you, woman? But then on another angle, you're like, oh, she's not that bad. Like, she's just trying to help the group. She just doesn't really know how to help the group, and she's trying. She's just doing a really bad job at it, you know?
Okay.
I wouldn't say that I hated her character. I did not hate her character. I thought she was pretty stupid at times. And I was like, I know I called her a bitch a few times, especially when she shot Daryl. I was like, I think I called her a bitch at that point.
Yeah,
but
you might have.
I don't hate her character, but I'm trying to be nice, and I should just be honest. Honesty, I would put her at C average. Honesty.
Okay.
Honestly, C average, because she was there. She did try to help with the whole governor and fucking Philip situation, but I look at her and I'm like, how did you not? I judge her. I judge her because she...
So anyway, this whole
Yeah.
time when I gave my spiel, I lied.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You lied to me?
She belongs in this category.
Okay.
Who the shit?
All right.
She was downright cringy at times.
She was downright cringy at times. I was agreeing with that. 100%. I called her a bitch.
She doesn't belong in the average.
She does not belong in the Walking Dead universe. She barely belongs in the regular universe. Like, how do you sleep with Philip? How?
Yeah.
How do you do...
How?
How? Like, and that's me being judgy because I hate Philip. So keep that in mind, you guys, when I say that.
But you should have known better.
You should have known better, Andrea. You should have seen through his lies, because
should
I
have
could
not
see through
accepted
his
this
lies a
role.
mile away.
You should have walked away.
So we're going to leave you, Andrea, in D.
I
the shit.
do think she's a very beautiful woman.
She's gorgeous, beautiful, and she wasn't a horrible person. She wasn't. She tried her best.
But you're going to the shit.
But she is not
To
a
the
very...
shit.
She was a horrible judge of character.
Yeah.
She's just... She just made me cringe out of my seat at times. I want to see what you guys have to say about Andrea.
Oh, man.
You could probably tell by my laughs that I'm getting a lot of trashes in the comment section.
Oh, God. You should read some. Just start reading some.
Okay, I'm going to start reading some of these.
Because they're going to be good. I'm going to have to stand up. I don't even know. I don't know if I can handle it.
Adam says she basically got herself killed for taking too long to escape. Shane says Shane and Andrea in the car laughing and crying.
Oh, God.
Oh, like what? Why? Like, what was that, Andrea? Was that just...
Yeah, that's what that was.
What was that?
Yeah, what was that?
I don't know. Herschel... Ooh, Olav is really... Herschel would have been alive if it wasn't for her.
Bro.
Dang. So, okay. Yeah, you guys agree. I mean, I don't know that I'm willing to put her quite in trash, because she did contribute a little bit
There's some good
to the
comments in
story. We did have a little bit of good moments with her, but for the most part, I think D's a safe place.
Yeah, I'm glad I did that.
And then you lied.
Yeah, I lied. I want to get the commenters going in there.
Oh, wait, we didn't even see. I need to go back. I need to scroll up a little bit and see what they were saying when you were saying that.
Yeah.
Wendy, Andrea's action gave us the iconic dumb bitch Lacey quote. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure I remember calling her a bitch. I forgot that I called her a dumb bitch. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, my turn.
Yes, your turn.
All right, I'm going to go with my teddy bear.
Do you know who I was thinking about before we got on here, if he was going to be on here?
Really?
Yeah.
How could you leave
No, I was scared that he might not get put up there.
He did play a pretty minor role. Like, let's be honest. The Walking Dead could have used him so much better.
Yes.
My teddy bear. He had a moral compass. He was great to have around in a tight situation.
Can we go back to his the scene when he was dying?
Oh, so sad.
I loved it. I loved what they gave him.
They gave him a proper goodbye.
Yeah.
And I loved that with Ty that they gave him a proper goodbye, because his character was kind of like on the sidelines a lot, and he seemed like one of them characters that the show could have been like, oh, we could just kind of get rid of him and nobody would notice, but I would have noticed because I loved his character, and I really appreciated it.
I did too, Lacey.
Yeah.
I'm going to put him in amazing.
Okay.
And I don't want you to move it, because I really liked him. I felt there was so much more to him. I do feel very strongly about his character.
Yeah.
Liked him, not enough of him. Loved everything they kind of did with him on the, him going out on that episode.
And it happened to
good.
be in the episode right after Beth, by the way,
Yes.
which was even more heartbreaking. But the way they did that episode, I really appreciated it. I love how they gave him a proper send-off and made the whole episode about him.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciated that.
He'd be one that I would love to have.
And I'm sure...
If there was several of them, I have many that I would love to have an autograph from. He's definitely one of them.
I would love to, yeah. Cameo me up.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't we get a cameo from him? Pretty sure we did. Yeah. I loved him. Yeah. What else was I going to say about Ty?
We wanted more.
I'm sure a lot of you might not agree with us putting him in A, but I loved his character. That's my personal opinion. Steve also, like...
I love with him and Merle. It gave you a little bit of that, I hated how Merle treated him. I just loved him. I loved this guy. I was a big fan of him from the start. And
you're not getting him mixed up with T-Dog, are you?
T-Dog, I'm sorry,
Because T-Dog I don't even see on this list.
Where's he at?
Uh-oh, I don't see T-Dog on this list. We forgot T-Dog, but that's okay.
That's what I'm thinking of now.
Well, yeah.
Oh my God.
T-Dog, yeah, you're mixing him up with T-Dog, but no.
But T-Dog,
T-Dog was also a great character. I loved his character too. But I do love...
They did have moments.
Ty, yeah.
Yeah.
I love him more, so... let's see what you guys are saying in the comments about Ty. Oh, gotta scroll down. My bad. Calcifer Street says Ty is literally an S. I'm so glad you guys agree with me.
Thank you.
I'm so glad that you guys agree that we love frickin' Ty. No, we didn't forget T-Dog. But the list, I think Jordan forgot T-Dog. That's okay, though.
We'll
can
leave
add
him for last.
We can add him. Let's see. Ty's death was so sad. It was so sad.
I didn't want to see him go.
See, Danny, that's where I'm forgetting. Was it T-Dog that we got the cameo from? It was T-Dog. It wasn't Ty. That's what I was forgetting. I was forgetting which one. It was T-Dog that we got the cameo from.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You're right. Tyrese is an S. Hammer skills, too. Yep. All right. I think we put him in a good place.
Yeah, I do, too. I like it.
Okay, who do I want to pick?
Definitely one of our favorites.
Herschel. My Hershey.
The moment he died,
heart-wrenching.
I knew he was going out.
Yeah, we could see it coming.
Yeah.
It was heart-wrenching. Herschel was the father figure of the group. He was the moral compass. He was, granted, when we first met Herschel, there was a moment where you're like, okay, Herschel, like, they're not sick, they're dead, like, get it through your freaking head,
Right.
But that was pretty short-lived for me. I fell in love with Herschel very quickly after that, and S tier.
Yeah.
Herschel, S tier.
You know what?
Yep.
And I understand he's passed on. And
rest in peace, Scott Wilson.
I
Love
will
you to
say
death.
I enjoyed his character very much. He deserves nothing less than a Yas bitch for me.
I don't
Rick,
understand how you
everyone-
could put him below S.
Everyone benefited from him.
Everybody in the group got wisdom and grew because of his
Yep.
character.
Yep.
Every person.
Absolutely.
Glenn,
Yep.
Rick, Maggie, all of them. Yep. Okay. And yep, S. Most people are agreeing. Herschel's in the S. Adam Grunther, S. The late Scott Wilson deserves it. Absolutely.
Yes, he does.
Absolutely he does.
Was that the last thing he ever did?
Um,
Or is he in anything
I
else?
don't know. You guys might have to answer this in the comment section below. I know it was close to, but I don't know if it was the last thing he ever filmed I know that it was one of the last things that he was in that he watched, like the screening of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know exactly.
Yeah, it was. Flanagan.
Big Nut Austin says his performance was one of the best, and the season 4 episode Internment was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Herschel started out an A but moved to an S later.
Yep.
I agree. Yep, everybody's agreeing. Yeah, and Olav says he died just a couple months after filming this. So, yeah, I'm not sure if it was the last thing, but it was very close to. All right.
Okay.
Ooh, Carl. Carl is one of them characters where you kind of feel like you're on a roller coaster with him. 'Cause, I mean, we're literally growing up with him. Like, he's growing up in front of our eyes. So, great character.
Yeah, we did watch him grow up.
We watched him grow
through
up.
The show.
There were moments where we were like, Carl, what the fuck? You know, but for the most part, I really enjoyed Carl's character. At times, he got a little boring. At times, he was like, ooh, yeah, Carl. And so, it's up and down for me with Carl. But I really do love his character.
You know, looking back on the show and watching him grow into what he was and what he meant to everyone around him,
Mm-hmm.
He meant so much. He was the glue. He was kind of the glue. I'm going to go with, for as young as he was and how they wrote him in and took him out, I'm going to give this an amazing.
Okay.
I think a lot of people doesn't, probably agree with me, but I really liked how he was kind of the glue in there.
I think
so many reasons of people.
He was a lot of the glue for a lot of the people, especially Michonne, which we don't talk about a whole lot. How much Carl changed Michonne.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing to point out. Chandler Riggs did an amazing job playing Carl. He was a great actor. I think he did a good job. We also got a cameo from him.
Yes.
He's a great kid. I loved him. I would agree. He was an amazing character. I wanted to put him at B only because I was so upset about the way he died in the end. Although I need to be realistic and like it's a zombie apocalypse. Most people are probably going to die by bites. Come on, that's reality, right? But
I love Carl.
But I love Carl, so I'm willing to.
A lot of people left the show
definitely.
because of.
And a lot of people left the
accent.
show. Yeah. Let's see what you guys are saying. A or B? Angie, and despite what people said about the actor, I think for his age he did great. I agree. Jeremiah says the most pointless death in the show. I don't know I don't know if it was that pointless though. I didn't like it, and I do think that, like, when I initially came into The Walking Dead, I thought for sure that The Walking Dead story, I guess, was going to be, like, continued on by Carl. Like, Carl was going to be the main...
I thought he was the one.
Yeah, like the one, right? Or something.
Chosen one.
The chosen one that's going to turn everything around, or he's going to be the... learn all this from Rick, his dad, and go on and start a whole new world or something. I don't know. That's what I assumed. Now I guess that mindset has moved to Judith now.
Yeah.
And RJ and Coco and all of the small children, Gracie, all of them, but more so Judith.
Right. I blow my nose.
But yeah.
You got the next pick.
Ray Anthony says he's a B for me. Do you need a small few-minute break?
Yeah, I need to blow my nose
we can
and
take
stuff.
a few minutes.
I still got a bit of.
Steve's still got a little bit of congestion and stuff. Soledad says his relationship with Rick, Michonne, and Negan, it was exactly, like, I feel like it was pointless, but at times I'm like, but was it though? Was it pointless? Because just like with Glenn's death and how so many people changed and so many people came out better, I guess you could, horrible to say that somebody's death could make you a better person or make you better, but Carl's death changed Rick. It changed Michonne. I think it changed Negan. It changed everybody and gave people different perspectives and put things into perspective. And it was very disappointing, though. So I agree with that. Calcifer says Carl's such a badass and wholesome character. He needs and deserves an S. Okay. Let's see. Why did he get bit? Because he was helping kill walkers as some sort of way to honor Siddiq's mom. You can't tell me that's a good reason. It's not a good reason. It's not, but in his head he thought it was because he was trying to honor somebody. It wasn't a good reason. It really wasn't. But was it realistic? Maybe. Yeah.
All right.
I think Carl's death was very disappointing. I agree with that.
I can see why a lot of people
I agree that it was a disappointing death, and it came out of the blue, and I could see why a lot of people were upset about that. Okay, my turn, right?
Yep.
I am going to go with Sasha. Because she's not an easy one.
Okay, Sasha.
Ty's, my Ty, my teddy bear's sister. Sasha was one of those characters that when I first met her, I was like, I don't know what to think about you. Like, you seem all right, but you're very, like, she complained a lot, and she, like, she's a negative Nancy, right? She's very negative and very, but then Ty died, and then she kind of started changing a little bit. I don't know, like, I enjoyed her character with Sasha. I really enjoyed her character. I enjoyed that she was a badass. I enjoyed a lot about her. But I loved her brother way more.
I did too.
Let's be honest here.
You know what? I'll be really honest with you. The scene where she was in the warehouse and that whole thing, that didn't really work for me. It probably worked for other people. It didn't work for me. I'm going to put her in the who the shit.
Who the shit?
Yeah.
I don't know that I'd go that low for Sasha.
I do. This is one of the people we're probably going to disagree a bunch on, but she doesn't work for me.
Okay.
I don't know why. Maybe it's.
So.
She's been around.
I would probably put Sasha in B or C, but because you want to put her in D, I'll put her in C. You okay with that? Average?
Yeah, but no.
Yeah, but no. Well, there was one that I conceded that I wasn't really okay with, so.
Yeah, if we had two lists here.
We'll make our separate lists, okay? They'll probably look totally different from this, but.
Not much, but.
I want to see what everybody else is saying about Sasha.
Okay. C is fair. Okay.
B tier for Sasha. C. I'm with Steve. Danny says Sasha is some alter version of Morgan that came back, but she's never been my favorite. C, but maybe B.
Katie Weber gives a B tier.
Okay. See, I think I would have gone with B. To be fair, I'd probably put her in B.
I can see how people might like her. She just
didn't hit the spot for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was kind of irrelevant for me.
Okay. I mean, that's all right.
Yeah.
All right. So a lot of people are saying C is fair. Okay. All right. All right. Your turn.
Okay. Let's go. You know what? Let's get you in here.
All right. What the fuck is his name again? It's on the tip of my tongue. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. His name is Mike. But what's his last name? Fuck! I know this. Mercer, thank you. I needed a reminder. I'm sorry. Mercer, yes. I really like Mercer.
I do too.
I really like him. I think that he is going to be... I think he's going to play a major role.
I like where his arc is going.
Yes,
I like where his arc is going. I like what they're doing with him. I like the fact that he's seeing things, he's recognizing things, and he's doing things. Very, very good component to The Walking Dead. I really love. I'm going to go with amazing for him.
Okay.
Simple fact of where he's at right now and when I first met him.
Okay.
I like the trail that he's left behind. I really do. The body of work has been great. I love it. I love the character. He fits. He's a Mercer. He's definitely a Mercer.
I'm stuck between A and B right now.
Okay.
With Mercer. I'm trying to debate. But since you're putting him in A, it kind of makes sense to put him in A because I'm between A and B. I probably honestly would have put him into B only because of where we're at right now in the story and I don't know what's going to happen. But I'm okay with A too.
Okay.
So. Alright. See what you guys think. B or A. B tier. A.
C.
Mercer for mayor. To me, he's an S, Elena says. A, at first I thought Mercer was going to be a bad guy, but he did a full turn. I think he and Princess are good for each other, and I think he's going to be more important than he is already. Eagle Blaze said that, and I totally agree. I love him and Princess. It's like the best.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to play a major role in whatever's coming.
Yeah, me too.
Yes, 100%.
Me too. I like his arc, where it's going. Really enjoy that. Definitely a, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
He might even become a Yas bitch if he keeps it up.
All right. And that was your pick. I'm going to go to... You know what? Let's go Dwight.
Oh.
Let's go Dwight. We haven't
Interesting.
seen Dwight in a while. Let's rank
I've been looking at his face this whole time down there.
Trying to figure out, like, where am I going to put Dwight?
Yeah, and maybe that's why I keep looking at his face, because
Dwight is, again, he's one of them characters that you love to hate, and then there's moments where you really appreciate him, but then there's moments where you're like, ooh, you fucker,
Yeah.
Like, when we first meet him, we really don't like him. Obviously he fucks Daryl over, and then he shoots Denise through the eye, and there's a lot of shit that...
Yeah, the one you like.
Who's that?
Denise?
She's not on the list, yeah.
I'm going to go with, for me,
Okay.
on your selection, I'm going to go with, he was pretty freaking good.
Okay.
Just because they did give enough of him, and his character really had a nice twist to it. I really liked it.
I enjoyed the twist. I enjoyed the whole, like, hating this character that killed somebody we like, and that's fucking with the character that we really love, and turning that into, listen, he's just trying to survive, and he's kind of being forced into this lifestyle.
And we didn't see everything behind the scenes
at
that point.
And he was really treated really shitty by Negan. I mean, his wife was basically stolen from him, and he had every reason to hate the world, I think his character arc was also a very important one for Daryl as well. I'd honestly probably put him in C, but I'm willing to concede to your B. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'd probably keep him in C, though.
Okay.
In my opinion. Let's see what you guys is. Okay, Soledad Alvarez says B or C. Okay. Elizabeth said B. Braden said A. Gord Almighty said he's not entertaining to watch. I kind of agree with that. He didn't have much of a personality. He was kind of dull.
Yeah.
You know, like, his character was important to the story. But he was a little boring. Little boring.
I just can't bump him off of where I have him at right now.
Right.
I don't think he was average. I think he was above average, and I really did like his character and the twist in it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I hated him. I wanted him dead.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know what? Okay. But I still want him to die.
I mean, even at the end there, I was like, did I really care about what happened to Dwight? Not really. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't know.
It was almost
it's been a while since
what
I've
can
seen
he do
Dwight.
for your favorite characters to
like,
better that?
How can he... Yeah, he was kind of like one of them important characters that you need because he helps progress our favorite characters, but we don't... Like, do I really care what happens to you?
He helped at the right time. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yep. Dwight. Ooh. Francisco says Dwight is an A or an S. Ooh.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, but we do have quite a few B's, so.
And Brittany Lewandowski says, I love Dwight. Okay.
Okay.
I could see that because I did enjoy him. And
Angie said, and he took Daryl's vest. Not cool. That's why we hate you, Dwight. No, I don't hate Dwight. He's just one of them characters where you're like, okay.
All right. And
ooh, Father Gabe.
Didn't know where I was going, did you?
I didn't not know where you were going with that. You were all over the map. Father Gabe, okay. Again with the character.
Such a long story. I'm starting from the front end when I remember him into where he is now and everything in between. So I hated him. And when
we first met him, couldn't stand him. I can't.
At the church.
Did we meet? Was that season 4 or season 5? 4?
Feels like 4 to me.
I think it was 4 that we met him because it was season 5 when they got to Alexandria that he really started trying to fuck him over, right? We hated Father Gabe in the beginning. He was just all about himself. He was selfish. He was... just didn't like him much.
Not very fatherly of him.
No. He has, from that moment, he has totally changed.
Mm-hmm.
Totally changed. Not that person anymore. I trust him with my life now. Like,
no doubt.
Totally trust him with my life.
Talk about a little turn. I mean, like a huge turn.
Yeah.
How you feel about somebody.
Yes.
Going from someone that, this ain't going to work. He's got to die. And to where he is now, where... You know something's going to happen to him. I just feel it. I feel it.
I worry about Father Gabe all the time because his character arc has come so far that I feel like at any moment they could be like, oh, his character arc's done. He's all good.
I feel like
you know what I mean?
That's my prediction coming up on this last half.
I feel like he's going to die. Yeah.
Me too.
At some point.
But he'll do it honorably. And he'll do it in a way to totally...
He'll do it in a way like he'd be saving somebody. Because...
Maybe the group of kids.
Because he has to come full circle, see?
Yep.
When we first met him, he locked all of his parishioners out, and they ended up dying. He was the only survivor.
Watch, it's going to be opposite.
I'm telling you, full circle, it's going to be the opposite, where, like, he locks himself out or something to save whoever's inside.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Lock him in or
something's going to happen with Father Gabe like that. It's going to come full circle, and it's going to be so sad.
I agree. Okay. It's weird that we're thinking on the same lines here, but for me, he's an amazing character. Mm-hmm. He's not a yas bitch, but close.
He's close for me to a yas bitch, but is he on the same level as, like, Herschel, Glenn, Rick, Michonne? Like, A. Yeah. Ooh, I may have to make some of these smaller. Can I make those smaller?
Maybe they'll move over or scrunch together when.
Yeah, we're running out of room in our A tier. Okay, let's see what the commenters say. Fantastic character arc. Jordan said, I just don't care to watch him, though. Wendy said, see if I'm being generous, I just don't care.
Wendy!
Angie said, fantastic character arc. Another character, ooh, it just bumped around. Another character with an amazing development. Put Father Gabriel in A or S, please. Well, we put him in A, so.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
I remember Steve laughing during his crying confession scene at the church.
You remember that?
Oh, man. Oh, Jordan said it will automatically make a second row. Okay.
Okay, good.
Okay. So a lot of people are agreeing that A, but
I
then
love the
some
comments
people are
I'm
like
seeing
C.
coming in. He's so badass. He's an A.
Yeah.
Yep. Just watching his character grow, and because I didn't care about him, I didn't care to see him or anything, and now it's like he's coming in clutch. He's you know,
And a
it's
lot
not only
of
that.
yeah.
There's a lot of things going on, and I think they're leading up to his exit. I really do.
I really do too, and I feel like it's going to be heartbreaking. But yeah, like a lot of scenes with Father Gabe now, like before I'd be like, oh, Father Gabe's in the scene, ooh, you know, but now like it's getting to the point where if you see Father Gabe in a scene, like he's doing something badass.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's walking up with his freaking preacher outfit with a shotgun, like, you know, like that's pretty freaking cool. So yeah, I definitely have grown to love his character.
Okay, it's your pick.
It's my pick? You picked Father Gabe? Oh, yeah, I guess you did. Yeah, because I picked Dwight. Okay. Let's go with... I mean... Might as well get this one out of the way, right?
Wow.
Do we need to discuss this?
You just put him up there?
Do we need to discuss this?
No, we really don't need to discuss. Daryl, what can you say about Daryl? He's the show. He's the show now, and
he's going to be the last man standing, according to Beth, and I will fight you to the death if you disagree with me on that.
As much as I love Rick, I love Daryl. So he was going there for me too. His character has done so much, came from so little to really just...
Do you remember season 1, Daryl?
Yeah.
Do you remember where he's like always wanting to fight with somebody and like
always
basically just like a littler version of Merle?
He was a lone wolf. Now he's the wolf pack. He's the leader.
Basically, yeah. I mean, he's grown so much as a person. And like I said, I'll fight anybody who disagrees that he's going to be the last man standing because of that one line that Beth said one time.
He puts himself on the line all the time,
mm-hmm.
and it has led to, deaths.
I mean, let's get it out of the way. Like, a lot of people blame Daryl for Glenn's death.
Yeah, which I don't agree with.
I don't agree with. I really don't. I think you can't blame somebody else's actions.
No.
Like, he acted out in the moment, and ultimately, Negan then made that decision to make a point, right? It was Negan who did it. It wasn't Daryl, people. Like, it might have... You can't blame other people for somebody else's actions. Come on.
Right. But what an iconic scene that was.
Yeah, I mean, granted, people could make the argument that if Daryl would have never done that, then Negan would have never... Do you know that for a fact? Do you know that? Because in my head, I was thinking, like, Negan was probably going to do that shit anyway to make a point, right? He needed that emotional hit. right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think he was looking around. I don't think he was getting what he wanted from Abe. Just, I don't know. That's just my opinion.
Excuse me.
Let's see what the commenters are. Well, obviously, S. Middle says F tier. Nah, you're just a Daryl hater. It's okay. Daryl is an A in my opinion. He's not on Rick's level. Zopathetic says. Okay. I still got to put Daryl and Rick on the same level. I got to because.
I wonder what Katie Weber is going to give him.
Oh, did Katie comment? I didn't see it. But she'd give him an S.
Yeah.
She's in here. I know she'd give him an S. Oh, your turn.
Oh.
I'll give you a second.
Let's see. Who do we want?
Well, we just did Daryl, so go with somebody a bit more obscure.
Okay. Get her out of the way.
Oh, the governor.
Or
What's her
whatever
name?
she
Pamela?
is.
Pamela?
She a mayor?
It's not, I'm sorry, it's not the governor. It's not Philip, but Governor Pamela
President,
Milton.
whatever.
Yeah, she's the leader of the Commonwealth. I think she calls herself the governor of I don't know what she calls herself. I am so confused on Pamela. You don't even want to know how confused I am on Pamela because 1 minute I'm sitting here thinking that does she know everything that Lance is doing?
Yeah.
And because at times she acts like she doesn't know. And then there's times where I'm like, oh, she knows. But then I'm so confused. I'm like, I don't know what to make of her. I don't know whether to like her or not. I'm very confused. At this point, she's kind of just who the shit at this point for me. To be honest, she's not trash, but she's.
I would give
who
her,
are you gonna be?
You know what?
You know.
Can I be really honest with you? I'm not vested in her at all, and I'm not going to be afraid to say what I want to say.
Okay.
She belongs in the trash. You know, until she does something, until I know what fence she's leaning on. I'm not going to.
I don't know shit about her. I don't know if she's on the bad side, if she's on the good side. I mean, obviously she lets her son go around and be frickin' an asshole and like.
He's a derelict.
Does she even know the extent of what her son is doing? I don't know because he's doing it behind her back. I don't. So.
Well, she's clueless. She belongs in trash. I mean, she's not a very good leader. She doesn't know what the hell's going on. So put her in the trash.
You know what? I was going to put her in D, so I'm okay with trash only because I don't know what to make of her. Give me something more to cling on here, Walking Dead. I don't know.
We don't know what side of the fence she's on right now. We don't know if she's just clueless, which that makes her a bad leader anyway. She's not a good mom. No. She's let this kid just absolutely dog crap the world out of everybody and no consequences.
Freaking egotistical, self-centered, entitled.
Me.
Brat kid. Like you raised him to be that.
So
right?
Yeah. So let's just do this.
I put her in trash.
We're gonna come back to the Pamela thing here in the comments, but I want to get this out of the way. I picked last time, but isn't that him?
Yeah, that's her son.
Let's put him right.
Sebastian.
You know what? He belongs.
He definitely belongs in trash.
Yeah.
I hate his character so much. He's just such a pretentious little jerk.
He's opportunistic.
He's opportunistic. I feel like he wants more power, obviously.
Yeah.
And is willing to do anything to get it, obviously. And where do you draw that line? Is he going to end up hurting his own mother to do it? Probably.
Yeah, he would.
And if Pamela is literally not thinking that that's a potential that could happen, then yeah, she does not make a very good leader.
They belong together in the trash section. Because
they're
let's
both
be
gonna
honest
die.
with you,
They're both going to die.
The real evil one out of this right now, who's leading that thing,
is Lance.
Yeah.
He's the one to watch. Pamela and Sebastian, you're just standing here like, what are you two even doing here?
Daryl just needs to crush that kid, but he won't.
He won't yet. He's going to have to at some point.
Or Lance will kill him.
Or Lance will do something, yeah. Like, we still don't know what's going to happen with all this. But Sebastian, trash. His mom, trash, because she don't know what the fuck's going on in her own community, apparently. And if she does, then she's still trash.
He's done.
So, yeah. So, let's see what the comments have to say about... We'll just combine them.
Yeah.
Pamela and
this.
Sebastian. Yeah. Trash, trash, trash. Danielle says, I hope Sebastian dies. If anybody is going to die, I want it to be him. I feel you on that one. The dude says, one of the worst characters in TV. Yeah.
Lance is like, hold my beer. I like that.
Armani
Lord
says,
Almighty.
fuck her and her dumbass son. I hope Daryl or Mercer beat his ass bloody. He does. See, I'm sorry. I don't normally wish violence upon people, but he needs an ass kicking.
Yeah.
He really does.
Yeah, Mom has done her job there.
But yeah, it looks like most people.
Sebastian. I love that, C. James. I love it. I love it.
Yeah. Sebastian needs his own category. Pamela does her job good, so D. So yeah, I probably would have put her in D.
She's not even a good villain. It's just...
Who's Sebastian?
Yeah.
I don't think Sebastian's meant to be the villain. I think he's just meant to be an obstacle for, like, Daryl, mostly.
Yeah, I guess, but he's still on the villain side
He's still, like, villainous, but Lance is the main villain to watch for here. Pamela, I don't even know. I'm like, what do I make of you? Are you evil? Are you trying to do good? I don't know.
Now, wait a minute. Beautiful. Pam is a good leader, but her son is beyond garbage. I agree with the second half of that. I don't know that Pam's a good leader because I don't know that she knows what in the hell's going on. And a good leader would definitely have a better son, I would think.
And wouldn't a good...
But I'm not criticizing.
Wouldn't a good leader want the best for all of your community and not just the ones that you deem do the most work, like, politically? And, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she is trying. I can tell that she's trying to bring back some sense of normalcy.
I don't know that we know.
But again,
enough.
we don't know. Like, we don't know for sure. It seems like she's trying to bring back what the world used to be before the apocalypse.
Maybe she'll kill her son.
Oh.
Could happen. It's Walking Dead.
I don't know about that. It's crossbow. Yes, we put Tara average, but I'd just like to say that we both had very different opinions about Tara.
Different.
And we had to compromise. So we had to compromise with C. So yeah.
I was going down a level.
He was going down, I was going up, so yeah.
We met in the middle.
Yeah, sorry about that.
So
I don't know that I agree that Pam is a good leader. I think she tries, and I think she's doing her best with what information she has, but she has a very closed mind, too. Like many politicians, right? They don't like to think outside the box.
Well, it seems like no one's telling her what in the hell's going on. And she's very oblivious. Unless she really does know what's going on, and she's keeping her hands clean, like, let him do the dirty work or whatever. I don't know. I don't know yet. But right now, those two belong in the trash.
Yeah, I agree. And you just picked Sebastian, so I'm going to go with... You know what? Let's get Deanna out of the way.
Okay.
Let's go with Deanna.
Like Deanna.
Deanna, you know what?
Liked her.
When I first met her, I was kind of like, oh, like, I liked her.
Her son's a little...
Her
once again... mother.
Well, she had one decent son. She had one decent son, and then the one kind of assholey son. Not Sebastian. Fuck, what?
No. God dang it! What was his name?
Listen, they're both dead.
Yeah, he's
the
done.
one that started hooking up with Rosita.
He's dead as dicks.
What was his name? I know you guys know who we're talking about.
Yeah.
And then the one that died really quickly because he.
Yeah.
Needed
to.
Yeah. Yeah, Deanna, I liked her character. Now,
I did too.
Now, how much did she contribute to the overall show?
I think quite a bit.
I think she contributed... I'm going to have to say C average.
Okay, you know what?
I think
I was going B, but I really feel average on this because I don't think she's a who the shit or trash. I do think average. I'll go with the C.
Because
like where
if you
she's
start
at.
getting up into like their freaking like number one, Deanna did not get much screen time. Okay. But she was an enjoyable character. Now she was a bit boring, you know. Not, you know. Yeah, C. I think C average for her.
Yeah.
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 And close to being bumped up. Yeah. Let's see. Average.
Okay. So we're pegging along at
Spencer.
Yes.
Spencer.
I knew it was an S.
I knew it was an S name. I'm like, oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. It was an S name. What
Thank
was
you.
it? And then the first son, I can't remember what his name was.
Sebastian.
No, that's.
I know. I'm kidding.
Every dickhole son has had like an S name. That's weird. It seems like a lot of people are agreeing with us on the C.
Yeah.
She had the insight to see the potentials in others. I agree.
Every one of these characters, even, you know, living now and dead, has been so, like, memorable. I'll always remember the show.
Right.
It's been an incredible ride that's not done yet. Hey!
Quiet! Kids. Sorry.
Sorry, it's Saturday. Kids are spending the night. They're actually doing really good. But, yeah, I've loved the show. I really didn't think I would like it when I first got into it. Obviously, you know that. I was bound and determined.
He's
that
like,
this was
I'm not going to
suck.
like this. Yeah.
And we were going to be on to another one.
I knew I'd like it, so. Or I assumed I'd like it. Because
It has worked out really well. Loved it. Loved the community. Loved the groups that I'm on Facebook with this.
Mm-hmm.
It's something I'll never forget, and I'll continue to watch as it moves forward. So, yeah.
And I see some of you asking about some characters that aren't on the list. There's so many characters in The Walking Dead, you guys, that we'd be here for days doing this shit. So
Right.
we've got most of the characters, but we are missing some. So
Yeah.
I apologize for that. If your favorite character is not on here, I apologize.
Bring it up. Bring it up in the chat. Or
I mean, we've
whatnot,
already noticed that T-Dog isn't on the list, and I'd probably put T-Dog at B. They are freaking good.
Yep, that's where I was going to put him
That's
myself.
where I'd put T-Dog.
I really
so,
I loved his character as well.
Who else were they saying isn't on the list? Is Henry on the list? Danielle Tabor, thank you so much for the super chat. I can't see the message because it might have had a spoiler in it, so I apologize.
If you can rephrase it or come back with something else, we'd be happy to answer that.
So Henry and Sadiq are not on here. Lizzie, Mika, Sophia. See, there's a lot. Yeah, we could never go through all of them. I'm sure we could technically, but
here at the end, we'll bring up some of the ones that we
let
didn't mention.
Let us finish up with these ones.
Yeah, we'll do the ones we have listed here. I don't even know if they can see all those.
They can.
Oh,
the
okay.
ones on the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
It's your turn.
My turn.
Yep.
And I'm gonna get him out of the way.
What was his name? Gareth?
I can't remember his name.
I think it was Gareth. He was the Terminus guy. We hated Gareth. Obviously, he got killed by Rick with the red machete.
Yeah.
Yeah. He ate Bob's leg. He's trash. Period.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think they could have done so much more with Gareth's character too. Like his whole cannibalism, like this villain storyline. Yeah, Steve's like, I need to put him in there. The storyline of Terminus and the cannibals and Gareth, like they could have. I feel like they could have done so much better with that. I feel like it was very short.
Time.
Right? They should have used the hospital time
yeah.
for more of the Terminus cannibalism
Yes.
thing. Because I was very interested by that plot point.
So was I.
But they did very little with it.
I think they could have done a lot more too.
Maybe they were scared because of the whole eating
Can
people
I be honest
thing,
with you?
but I
To
don't know.
me, he was irrelevant, and that's exactly
He was
where
very
he belongs.
irrelevant. Yeah.
I had no love for him, so.
He wasn't even that interesting to watch in all reality. Like, Yeah, I feel like they could have done more with that storyline
Yeah.
for sure. Okay, Danielle, thank you. Okay, he reworded it. Did you guys stop liking Fear the Walking Dead because you haven't watched? We are actually currently watching season 3 on our Patreon.
Yep.
We have so much to edit on YouTube right now that we have no time to edit it right now in the YouTube schedule, but we are watching it on our Patreon.
Yes, it is on there.
Tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow's Sunday, right? Tomorrow we're actually watching the mid-season finale of Fear the Walking Dead live on Zoom. So if you want, come on, join us and watch the mid-season finale with us. But we are still watching it.
We are watching it. It will go up.
Yeah,
so,
it's going to take some time for it to come up on YouTube because I've got so many shows right now. Ozark,
Stranger Things,
Peaky Blinders, Stranger Things, The Boys. Yeah, got a pretty full schedule.
But it's
right
coming.
now.
It's coming. We have heard the Fear people. We are watching it.
Yeah.
And it's coming.
And
it's definitely coming.
Yeah, if you want to come watch with us,
we'd love to have you.
We're watching it tomorrow. So, let's see. Gareth is a D for me, says C. James. Adam Grunther says B. I thought he was a great villain, hands down one of the most disgusting villains, but I loved watching him. Okay.
I like the difference. I like to hear what other people.
I like hearing your guys' opinions.
Help me change my mind.
Even though sometimes we're not all going to agree on this, that's okay. We can all have our own opinions.
Mm-hmm.
You can't go back, Bob. That was a really good episode. I did enjoy that episode, even though it was ooh. Because he was, you know.
Can you do that again?
Ooh.
You'll never do it again.
Yeah, that's something I won't ever be able to repeat. Yeah, no, Dawn is not on here as well. I'm sorry, you guys. Not everybody's going to be on here. Okay, so
F Dawn.
I picked Gareth. No, you picked Gareth.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to get him out of the way.
I'm going to go with, you know what? Let's go with Abe.
Ava.
Ava, can you please quiet it down? We're live. Okay. Abe. What's not to love about Abe?
Exactly.
I mean, I don't know that I could go as far as S column for Abe because putting him on that level as some of these other ones, but I would definitely put him in A amazing.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
Best one-liners ever. Yeah, great character. Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, second column.
Yeah, it's amazing.
All right. To see if they agree with us that Abe
Let's
is
see.
amazing. Abraham.
Okay, we have
B. We've got an S. We've got A or B, S. Abraham A. A B. Comic relief. Yep.
In a good
So we're
way.
getting.
Yep.
We're ranging anywhere from S, A, and B.
Mm-hmm.
And then we gave him an A, so I think we're kind of.
I think amazing.
We're on the
fits
same
for
track.
him. I mean, even down to the end.
Yeah.
When he took the bat. God,
No fear.
I hated to see him go. And man, he was fun. He really made it.
But he wasn't one-dimensional either.
No.
Like he was he was deep. Like even when Eugene fucked him over and he had his little moment where he was like kneeling in the middle of the road for like 5 hours. Like he's not one-dimensional. He was a great character. Armani says final words. Suck my nuts.
Yeah.
Yep.
Suck my nuts. Yep.
Okay. I picked Abe.
Did you?
Yep. Your turn.
I want to leave.
Some of these I want to leave to the end, only because...
I think you're following my plan here. Because...
You want to do Noah?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I wasn't expecting Noah to be on this list. So
Me either.
that was a surprise. I really liked Noah's character.
Can I be honest? I forgot his name.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
I almost did, but I remembered it. His death was one of the worst. In the elevator, not the elevator, the glass doors, and he got torn apart in front of Glenn.
Yeah.
Oh, I hated that so much. Noah was so good and so sweet and so, like, he did not deserve that. Oh my God, I hated that death. But
It's been so long
also
ago.
kind of forgettable at the same time.
Until I saw his face, and I didn't even remember his name, I felt bad because I could see the scene.
Because he was such a sweet. He was sweet.
Yeah, but sweet doesn't get you. It doesn't even get you to average. So I'm gonna go with who the shit. He's not trash. He's definitely not trash. But that's where I'm gonna put him in, and you know what?
I would put him in C average, honestly, only because he was a little bit forgettable. Because there's a couple scenes that I can remember with Noah in it, and it was like when we first met him in the hospital, and then when they were with Daryl and Beth, and they were escaping the hospital, and then his death. Like oh wait, Deanna's husband, the architect, and he was trying to teach Noah, and then he died the same day.
Well, you can cry all you want. He's still done.
I would put him at C average, but I will concede to Steve's D. Who the shit?
You know it belongs there.
Because
YouTube, you know it belongs there.
He was a little bit forgettable character.
But I can't
His death made him memorable.
I can't remember like your name.
Yeah.
And almost, I mean, kudos for you for remembering his name.
Jeremiah says C. Beautiful says D ?
No, that's where I am with you. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on
Katie says D.
Thank you, Katie.
I agree with D. Jeremiah says C.
We got,
a lot of C's and D's, so they're agreeing. Yeah.
We got a super chat there.
It's Crossbow. Thank you so much for your super chat. Please tell me you have Beth on this. She was amazing. We did do Beth already.
And
where did we put Beth? We put her in average, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you might not agree with us on Beth, but I loved Beth, but
she was definitely a cog, like we said. If you go back and watch it,
you have to go back and see. But yeah, we were basically
we definitely did her well. I feel, and average I feel is
pretty good for her.
Yeah.
Okay, it's my turn.
Yes, it's all you.
I am going to pick. You know, do you want an obscure or big? Obscure or big? Because I'll pick one. I've got two in my head, so.
Pick one. I don't even care.
Okay, well, I'm picking Enid then.
Okay.
Enid.
Do you want me to start? You go.
C average. I love Enid. I loved Enid. I did. But God, there was just not enough of her. Like, anytime we seen her, she was just kind of, like, learning how to do doctor stuff, or, like, kissing her new boyfriend, or, like...
Okay, Lacey, okay. I want to love Enid
I want to love her more than yeah.
But I'll be honest with you, I don't feel it with her. I don't feel... No. She doesn't belong in average.
Where are you putting...
She belongs in who the shit.
No, she doesn't belong in who the shit.
She does,
She belongs in C average. Who the shit? Enid.
Let's see what the comments have to say.
I mean, if enough of the comments say that she belongs in D, I'm willing to concede, but I think she belongs in C. Let's see.
God, oh, God, C's.
Well, the dude says trash.
Well.
Noah says after Carl died, she barely did anything. See? That's what I'm saying. That's why I wanted to give her something so much more, because I did enjoy her
So
character.
why are we giving her a pity C? Why are we giving her average?
Most people agree with me, actually.
Let me ask you guys something. I want you to put it in there again. If you had to do this all over again, do you really think that she's average?
I mean, I do feel like the show, The Walking Dead, would be the same show it is today without her. In all honesty.
You got a super chat there.
Toxicity, thank you so much. When you finished The Walking Dead Beyond, ending is important. Oh, when you finishing
Okay.
The World Beyond. We have not finished it yet.
We haven't. We're actually going to do a watch party on that one.
We've been planning on doing this for a while, but then we, well, you guys know we recently went on a vacation, so that kind of pushed some stuff back. And now when we got back, now we've got all these new shows we have to start, like Stranger Things, which we already started season 4, The Boys, which we already started season 3, Peaky Blinders season 6, starting tomorrow. Like, see, so time
and fear.
time and fear.
So we had to pick our poison, and
Yeah.
that one we'll try and put something up on YouTube and in Patreon to let you guys know when we're going to do a watch party on that, because we'd like to involve everybody that's interested in this world to come watch it with us, and we'll just kind of binge it out.
We'll binge
order
it.
pizza.
We'll probably we watched the first 2 episodes, right? So we should have 8 more.
Yep.
So we'll probably do a watch party, like do a 4 episode here and a 4 episodes there, or something like that. Because when you do a watch party, you generally watch several episods at a time.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes. But we're definitely going to finish it because we know the ending is probably going to be important. Okay. A lot of C's and a few D's. So yeah. All right. There you go.
Ha! That's where she belongs. A lot of people did.
A lot of people
like
were
her.
agreeing with C, but I'm kind of agreeing that the show would basically be the same show it is today without her.
Yeah, I mean,
like, her character was meant to, like, I don't know, like, be something for Carl, which it didn't end up being, and then Carl ended up dying anyway. So it's like, I don't know. Yeah. It's your pick.
okay, let's go with. Well, I don't know why I did that.
You go? Okay.
Yep.
Well, considering where you wanted to put Magna, I wouldn't imagine that she'd be much higher.
What do you mean?
Well.
How do you know she isn't on my Yas bitch?
She's
not.
I assume not.
You know what? I'm going to say this. She fits right where she actually went on this map right now. Average. I think she's a very powerful character in where the story is going. And we haven't gotten there yet.
Okay.
I do like her. But she's
like
just
her,
okay for me. She's
but
just on
she's
the
kind
average.
of an average character for me. Whenever I see her on screen,
Beautiful lady.
I don't get really.
I like her character.
I don't get really super excited because I'm like, you know, she's an okay character.
Mm-hmm.
I like her. She's okay. She's very gorgeous, very beautiful. But
she's not amazing.
But she's not amazing.
She's not that amazing list we have drawn up there.
She's not amazing.
She definitely doesn't even fit.
I don't even, freaking good. No. Yeah, average. Good place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
What do you guys think? C? Yeah. Some people are saying F. Well, I'm sorry, Zopathetic is saying F.
JD's giving her a B.
Cindy, Magna's trash. Yumiko is slightly more interesting than Magna. Okay. C, good character. C. Okay, so we're getting a lot of C's. A lot of agreeance on that.
Okay.
Okay. Making sure I didn't miss anything? No super chat? Okay, no. Just making sure. But yeah.
If you move that over a little bit, I think. Nah, forget it.
Okay.
I thought it popped up, but you don't have that up. Now we're getting down to the nitty gritty.
Let's go to beta. Yeah,
beta.
Let's do beta.
You know what? I really dug his character. I really did.
Beta was terrifying. He was pretty freaking scary.
Yeah, I thought he embellished that, just kind of like, Alpha did.
I felt like Beta was even scarier than Alpha at times.
Oh, he was the muscle.
Well, he was the muscle, so yeah, but as far as character-wise, let's see here. Or I'm sorry, where I would put him.
I know where I'm putting him.
I'm going to have to put him right in with Amazing.
Yes, bitch.
Right with freaking Alpha.
Yeah. I mean, look,
they were the perfect pair. You know, they completed each other.
You have to appreciate the villain to appreciate the hero.
Exactly.
Okay?
Yeah.
So that's why I guess, you know, I don't know. It's these shysters down in the trash down here that are like, yeah, you got to have them, but you know what? They're trash. So that's where they belong. But then you have characters like that really make your show.
Right.
And, I really loved him. I enjoyed his character. Not many words. Man of small, very limited words.
I think the Alpha and Beta were just the perfect team of villains, and they just fed off each other so well, and they were perfect and you can't have one without the other, so, I mean, technically you could, but why would you ever want one without the other?
I enjoyed it. I'm curious to see what everybody has to say about Beta's character.
Oh, yeah, let's see. Okay. Blair says a great boogeyman, B. Okay. Brittany Lewandowski says, I couldn't stop picturing Opie from Sons of Anarchy, I guess that is, SOA, yeah.
Something we want to watch?
When Beta was on screen. I do know that he is in that show, so we did watch the pilot.
Yep.
I can't remember, was he in the
pilot?
Loved
it. I loved Sons of Anarchy.
I don't know.
The pilot was really
But I do
good.
know that he's in that show.
Stay tuned someday.
Angie, the fight with Daryl was perfect, though.
Yeah.
That was a good, yep. Beta over the governor. Come on, man. Oh, he's already over the governor, isn't he? Yeah, governor's in B.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's over the governor.
Yeah. We got it right. We got it right, Noah. Don't you worry, Noah. We got it.
Okay. Extra says he's a big dude, but he should have died in that elevator fall. Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He should have.
But for our enjoyment, he's back. And yeah.
Your turn.
Oh, is it?
Yep. We're getting down. We got 6 left, you guys.
You know what? We'll put
You might as well put her on S. Come on.
I'm going to set her here for now. I didn't put her in the place she's ending.
Okay.
I think we need to talk about it.
Okay.
Okay, for a little girl, I'm going to say this. She's an incredible actor already. I love her character. I've loved watching her grow. What is there to say bad about Judith? And you're right.
Thank you.
She does belong.
She belongs in the S tier.
Yes,
bitch.
I totally look forward.
I love Judith.
I look forward to her, when I'm getting older, watching her go through her career.
Yeah.
Because she's already so talented.
She's so talented.
Cute, talented.
She's as cute as a button.
Yeah.
Every time she's on screen, I'm like, yes, my baby Judith. Like, so obviously. Yes,
I would watch her. I would watch her in anything. If she did video games or anything. She's just a little badass, but she's so good with all the other kids. It's like
she's so mature for her age, but still a kid. And
what's not to love, guys? Come on.
And you can just picture that when she grows up, she's going to be like the best. She's going to be like the best human ever.
Well,
badass. With Michonne and Rick as father, with Daryl as uncle, with Rick and Rosita as auntie,
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
And if y'all don't agree, we may have some issues.
Let's see. Ooh, there's some B's in here.
A, S or A? Zeros, XXX, B? What?
Tell us why.
Armani, Judith is awesome, S material. Cindy Spangler, Judith A. Okay. I agree. See, even my kids who barely even watched The Walking Dead are like S.
Judith.
Jenna knows who Judith is. Noah says A. I don't think she is quite an S. For me, she is an S.
Yeah, Noah.
For me.
No, I get where. Wait, no, I don't. I don't get where you're coming from because I love, at her age, she's doing all these things, and her acting is good. Her storyline's cool with me. Everything she does is so rickish. You know what I mean?
The Walking Dead had said, "Fight me, but Judith is better than Carl, so S tier." I agree. Judith is better than Carl. I'm sorry, you guys might hate me for that, but I like Judith
I've
more
grown to
than
love
Carl.
her, man. Just like yeah.
I love that little girl, man. She's the best. I'm sorry. And it looks like most of you guys are agreeing. Let's see what Katie, thank you. Ryan Hurst plays Opie in Sons of Anarchy. Okay. And I did know that. I mean, I knew that he was in it, and I can't remember. We watched the first episode, but I can't remember if he was in it or not. But I remembered being told that he was in that.
So. I mean, she's one of the big reasons Negan is where he's at in his own mind space now. Yeah. Her character has given so much play on other people around, and I really like that. I mean, I don't know. I dig her. I dig her.
Me too.
Yeah.
From the moment I saw her on the screen,
yep.
From the moment I saw her and she was picking up that hat and she had that little katana, I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
It was great. It's Crossbow. Thank you so much for your super chat. Can you do Lucifer Netflix when you have time?
I don't even know what that is.
I have seen Lucifer. I do like that show. I don't think that Steve's gonna like it, if I'm being honest, because I've seen it, so I know. I don't think Steve's gonna like that. It's not his jam, I don't think. Maybe we can try it sometime. He could do a pilot or something, and we can test it out.
I give everything a shot.
He again, I didn't think he was gonna like The Walking Dead.
You need to give me 1 minute. I need to straighten out these dogs because they're.
The dogs are getting kind of rowdy over here.
Yeah, we have 2 big German Shepherds that,
Milo.
So give us a minute. We only have how many left here?
I think we've got 5 left. Yes.
We got 5 left, and we're going to go into detail with those.
So give us 2 minutes.
Take a
1 or 2 minutes.
Quick break. We'll stay live here, chat.
Yeah, I'll still read through your comments and stuff. But yeah, Judith, I swear, from the moment I saw her, I was like, I loved it. I loved her from the moment I saw her. TVD. What's TVD? You guys should watch TVD. I would pay to see that. I don't know what TVD is. What's that? The ones that are, Demon King Nemo. I'm sorry. Oh, it won't let you start from the beginning? I wonder why. You can't rewind it or, go back in the timeline? It's Cross. She's not as stupid as young Carl. Yeah, young Carl was bad, but she's not as stupid as young Carl, but young Carl didn't also kind of grow up in this world for his first 10 years, so maybe that kind of played a factor into that. I feel like young Carl is very similar to how a lot of kids would be in this situation, just not knowing what to do and just kind of being stupid and, But Judith is not that way at all. Judith is a rookie. She needs to earn her S first. Carl should be higher. No. Oh, Judith is not a rookie, man. She's a little badass.
She's born a pro.
She was born a pro, yeah. She killed her mom when she was born. Danielle says, I'm glad Tyrese saved Judith in the season 4 mid-season finale. Right? See, Ty. I love Ty so much. He was like my big teddy bear. You should do a couple of different short pilot video reactions to see what YouTube... I mean, we have done pilot reactions, you guys.
We love doing them.
We really enjoyed doing them. We did Ozark, and then we started Ozark, but then we also did Sons of Anarchy, the pilot, Umbrella Academy, the pilot, Westworld, all the ones that were on the recent poll that we did. They're on our Patreon. You want to see the pilot reactions to all of them. Bob is not on this list. No, he's not.
up, Mom? All right, I put that.
Okay. You guys. I love you too.
Bob's foot. Bob's Burgers.
Would you guys ever consider watching Sweet Tooth? I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, you'll have to give us some information on
We
that.
have to have sometimes we don't, yeah, I don't know. I don't know
There's
what that is.
so much good stuff out, too. Yeah, definitely.
Stevie Mac, tainted me. Yep. Okay. Who did we just do?
We did...
Judith. And you
yes,
picked Judith, so
yes.
it's my turn.
Sweet Judith.
You know what? All right, Morgan. Let's do Morgan. So, a lot of you know that my favorite episode of The Walking Dead is a Morgan episode named Clear, and it's my favorite episode. His acting performance in that episode, and all I see is red, or whatever he said. I see red. I love it.
Where would you put him?
Morgan's character, B, they're freaking good. No, you don't agree?
I'm going to say this, and that was the name I typed down the other night in Zoom.
Oh, that we were going to disagree on. Okay, so you don't like Morgan's character.
I'm not a big Morgan fan.
Okay.
I don't know why. I can't tell you. A lot of Morgan fans out there.
Lenny James, man, he's so
he
good.
He
didn't hit the spot for you?
And even in the Clear episode, it didn't work for me.
Okay.
I knew this was going to be one that we would
have differing opinions.
Yeah, I'm surprised you even went that low because I know you talk.
Even though
I have never said that to you the whole entire time.
He hasn't.
He's
never told me his feelings about Morgan until right now.
I am not
the biggest
fan.
I really enjoyed Morgan's character, but the reason I put him in B, I would have put him in A, but the reason he's in B is because I feel like a lot of the later stuff when he actually came back, it was just me being kind of mad at him a lot of the time. Like, Morgan, come on, like you're putting people's lives in jeopardy here. Like a lot of it was like, come on, man, you need to find a happy medium here, Morgan. Come on.
What she's telling you right now, and I've heard many times, one of her favorite episodes was Claire.
Yes. It is.
And I have not ever said anything different to this point. Like, I just, okay.
He's like, whatever.
Whatever. But, no. And I'm probably going to take a beating on it. But he's just average to me. Like,
okay.
Right now, in my book.
Well,
I feel like he should be so further along in my eyes than what he is. And I just, where are you at, Morgan?
You make a good point, and that's why I put him in B, but I love his character so much, and I'm a little biased, I think, because my favorite episode is him, mostly, so I think I'm a little biased in that. But
I have so many favorite episodes, like, out of this now, but that wasn't one of them. Doesn't even crack the top 10.
I'm not all about the violence, man. Sometimes I'm about them acting chops,
No.
Sometimes.
I like
sometimes.
I like the what the shit moments and the things that you don't see coming that happens.
I like those episodes too, but for me it's like what impacted me and made me feel.
I don't know.
That's how I rate a show or a scene or whatever is how did that scene make me feel?
Maybe I need to rewatch
and
it.
I felt something in that scene.
It's one and done for me.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm not saying that's my only.
You get to edit it, so obviously you have a lot more time to really, really watch in detail. And that episode for me was just like, and if you go back to it, I was probably...
You were probably just sitting there like, okay.
Yeah, she's all into it, and I'm like,
yeah.
Okay, well,
Let's see what the people say.
I'm...
Okay. The Walking Dead head said, great character, but I love Shane or Gabe more. He's B tier for me. I agree. Lenny kills it every time he's on screen. Incredible actor. Agreed.
Okay.
Simo, I want to Lacey say hi, bitch, because when I heard this word, like, so funny. Hi, bitch. Cindy Spangler, Brittany True, Shane was before Morgan. I just love. So Cindy loves Morgan.
Okay. Sorry, Cindy.
Season 8 Morgan, when he was just straight up bloodthirsty, says Henry. See, so everybody likes different Morgans.
What would Jordan say? Morgan, Carol?
Morgan and Carol started to suck at the same time, Jordan said. It's funny that Morgan and Carol were a lot alike in a lot of ways, and it's like they were like two sides of the same coin, kind of, like, in a way. So it's very interesting. Here's Not Here is the best Morgan episode. Okay. Oh, the Eastman. Yeah. That was a good one. It was kind of slow for me, but it was decent. I enjoyed that one.
Okay.
The one where the cheesemaker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Steve didn't like that one, I don't think. Yeah, so we're kind of all over the map with Morgan here, too. We've got anywhere from like A to D.
I think they're agreeing more
but
on
they're average-ish. Yeah.
No, on B.
Well, I'm leaving them on B anyway.
I figured you would. But honestly, I expected a bigger argument here because I know where that ranks in your list. And like I said, I have it in my phone. It's the name I typed down in my notes when I said I'm not going to tell anybody, but I know there's one. And I've never said anything till now.
Okay. I mean, I'm not
I guess
mad.
because maybe I didn't want you thinking, God.
No, if you think he's average, that's fine. I mean, if you would have tried to say trash, I would have probably been
No.
Yeah.
No. He doesn't belong there.
No.
But average for me, I see where everyone's coming from. I definitely do. He just hasn't worked for me yet, if that makes sense.
Okay. Well, I got spoiled, so I know.
What?
We about to see somebody again.
Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Quit talking about it.
Well, we already know at this point. Yeah, I got spoiled, you guys. Somebody sent me a private message with the spoiler in it. Oh, I was so mad.
Yeah,
that Morgan goes to fear. Okay, and they were like, "Oh, do you know this?" And I'm like, "Well, no, but now I do. Thanks a freaking lot." But we don't know when. We just know at some point. So yeah, that sucks, right?
All right.
Oh yeah, it's your turn, isn't it? There you go.
All right, we're getting down to
we got four more.
Well, who we have left is Negan, Maggie,
Zeke, and
Carol. And you know what? Because I'm going to go.
I knew you were going to pick Zeke.
Well, there's a reason for it.
I know. I was thinking pick Zeke in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zeke. What's not to love about Zeke?
Oh my God. One of my favorite characters, to be honest.
Mine too.
I love Ezekiel. Love him.
Pulls on your heart. You love him. You can't not love him. He's all about the people.
He's never tried to claim to be perfect. He is who he is. He does things for other people. He doesn't do things for himself. Like, he'd rather, what do you need?
Yeah. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think he's the
agree.
bitch, but I definitely
agree.
think he's an amazing character.
I agree with
On
that.
The Walking Dead, I've enjoyed every minute
Yes.
of every scene he's been in. God, what else can I add to that?
Zeke is amazing.
I love when him and Carol have their moments. I wish it was more than it is.
I wish they'd just get back together. I know they won't, though, because Carol's going to be leaving, right? She's going off somewhere doing something. I don't know. She's not in it.
He's a whole lot better than Ed.
Oh, my God. Ed's not on this list.
So Ed
would be trash.
Ed's
Just so
trash.
you guys know where we would put Ed on this list. It's if we could have below trash, in fact.
Yeah, he's turd.
He's Amber Turd level.
He's
He
turdish.
He is turd level, yeah. Let's see what the people have to say about Zeke. Ezekiel is definitely an A, with Shiva an S.
Yes.
I might have had to agree with that, to be honest. Yeah. Let's see.
Why is the live out?
Is the live? People are still answering questions. No, we're still going. Ezekiel's introduction and his full disclosure to Carol is still one of the best. He's awesome. I agree, Angie. I love how he just was real with Carol because he knew that's what he needed to be with Carol. You know, I don't know. I just love Zeke. Oh, dang. Oh, Sean, he said Ed. I'm sorry. I thought he was giving Zeke an F-. I was like, whoa.
Oh, no. It was Ed.
Yes. Ed
Keep
gets...
reading. I see some pretty good ones in here you may want
to... Ed is... Armani said, Ed is the shit on my boob.
Yep. Yep.
Angie, Ed is way, way, way below trash.
Yes.
Thank you. I agree.
How he treated Carol and everybody.
He was the biggest dick. Oh.
The kind of guy you definitely want to beat his ass.
When Shane beat his ass.
Yeah, I didn't feel bad.
I'm like, don't stop.
Yeah.
Don't even stop.
Kill him. He's done.
I don't care.
At this point, yeah. I mean, society's broke down. You don't need that. You don't need that, Carol. You don't need that shit.
Carol, like, present day Carol and, like, Ed.
She would have stuck a frickin'...
She would have killed him. She would just immediately.
She would have stuck a frickin' thing of dynamite in his ass or something. You know she would have.
Frickin' translucent death.
Yep.
Translucent death.
That's what I was
yeah. I don't know that death we saw recently. No spoilers, because we know not everybody has seen it.
The Boys.
Season 4. I'm sorry, season 3, episode 1. There's a death in there that you might not want to see. Yeah. Just saying.
That should be up, shouldn't it?
That should be Ed's death right there.
Yep. Oh yeah.
You know what? How about we rank anybody that's not on the list? We'll do a quick rank when we're done. We only got 3 characters left, so let's finish those out. And then anybody that we left out, we'll just do a quick rank. It is my turn. I'm going to go with Maggie. Nice. Because you got to leave Negan and Carol for the end.
Okay.
Maggie.
Glad you're back, hon.
So glad that you're back. Did not like it when you were gone for, like a season and a half, basically.
Missed her.
I missed you. I missed you so much. I've always been in love with Maggie's character. I don't know what it is about, because she doesn't, she's not perfect. She's not perfect, but listen, who is? Like, who wants to see somebody that always
Her
always
decisions
perfect?
make sense, but not always, like, it's always teetering.
But she's also been through some shit, man.
To be where she is now after, the death, obviously. Of Glenn.
Yeah.
And raising a child after that. And I love how they've written her story. I feel like it could be better, even. But I'm going to have to say she has been one of my favorites. A beautiful woman. A badass in her own right, but also a leader.
Yeah.
She definitely belongs in the Yas bitch.
I agree. I was worried that you were going to put her in A, amazing. But I have to say, honestly, Maggie is the character that I relate to the most.
Really?
Out of this show. Because I feel like her morals and who she is, it's not perfect, but she always does try to make the best decisions for everybody, not just herself. Even though sometimes she does tend to think about the group and not other groups, like, again,
I love her character.
I love her. Like, she's come so far. She has the best dad in the world. She is
You
like,
know,
come on.
The thing about her is
And Herschel.
she put up walls around her, and continually she rises and breaks those walls down for the better
Yes.
of everybody. She always
Yes.
does. She always comes to the right decision. I love it. I love how they've done the story around her. Didn't like that she was gone as long as she was, but you know what? I'm cool with it.
She's back now, and she is.
Thought she was gonna die.
She's given us our little Hershey, little Hershey kiss.
Yep.
I love him to death, and he's not on this list either, but I love him to death too. Even I don't know where I'd put Hershey because
I do.
Amazing, right? It'd have to be amazing, even though like we barely seen him, but he's like a little Glenn. How could you like what?
Kids all automatically go
I have to put Maggie at yes, bitch. I have to. Like any less than that, I was thinking in my head like, could I put her at amazing?
No.
The only way I feel like justified in putting her at amazing is because I do feel like The Walking Dead could make her character even better. But
I agree. Yeah. I wonder if everybody else would agree with that.
And some people I'm sure don't care about Maggie's character, but I know.
I know there is hate out there too.
There is some hate. I think there's some Maggie hate out there. I don't think it's a lot, but I think there is a little bit.
I love her character. She's a strong woman.
Yep.
Strong woman character, and I love that. So with that being said, she's a yas bitch.
Yeah, like what scene was I thinking about where I'm like, she has that same capability as like Rick or Daryl to do the things that she knows needs to be done.
She'll pull the trigger.
Yeah, pull the trigger. That's what I mean. Like if she knows, like she has the ability to make those hard decisions.
And she's also not pulled the trigger at times.
Exactly.
Which I think is a testament to her character.
Exactly.
Boom.
I love her. I want to see what you guys think, though, too. So let's see what you guys think. Oh.
See, I'm telling you, there is people in there that don't like her, but I do.
I think her interactions with Negan have been really interesting. The highlight of season 11 for me, says Walu. Okay. I agree. I like this dynamic. And I like the dynamic between Negan and Maggie and seeing like how's she going to handle this? How's he going to handle this? You know, it's been very fun watching. Middle says she didn't open the train door for Gage.
Yeah, and that was another tough decision.
Exactly. Like there's been these things where
I get you.
Like, but then yeah,
we've all had our scratch the head
hard
moments.
Decisions.
We've all had those scratch the head moments with certain characters and what they've done, right? Now I want to put this in line. You know, there's been things Rick has done where, you know.
Yep, I like how C. James put, she's an S just for hanging Gregory's ass. Right? I loved that decision that she made. Yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, it's all right. I just really like her.
Yeah.
I really like her character.
It seems like we're kind of all over with Maggie. We're getting a lot of S's, but we're also getting a lot of A's, B's, and like stuff down the line.
TK says trash. I don't know if that was.
I don't know
if he's commenting to someone else on someone else, but definitely not trash. If that's.
Yeah, so we're getting a lot of S tiers, but a lot of also other opinions.
I want to read some of these. I mean, they're typing. I want to read it.
The Walking Dead head said Maggie is a B for me. Her only arc since she returned is hating Negan. I mean, I don't think it's hating Negan. I feel like her arc is overcoming her hate with Negan.
Boom.
I don't think it's all been about, oh, she hates Negan. How is she going to deal with this? No, I feel like it's bigger than that. It's like, how do you overcome that so that you can learn to live together and to move past this? You know, like
can you?
Or can you? Yeah, like I feel like it's a little bit deeper than that, but I guess overall it kind of is like that, but
Let's read a little bit more. I knew this would be a
Rita's World. I think she's an overrated character, annoying many times, and not a great leader. Okay.
Okay, you know what?
That's okay, Rita. I'll take that. I can agree that at times she can be annoying. I do think that she is a pretty good leader, though.
Yeah.
I don't think I agree with that. I think that when she was in charge at Hilltop, she didn't make all the best decisions, but she tried to make the best decisions for everybody. I don't know. I feel like she was a pretty decent leader.
I do too.
I don't think she was that bad.
I
think it was maybe the wrong time for her to be a leader. Because
well, she kind of got. Well, she kind of had to.
And
she kind of had to.
She's in alert, like. She learned from Deanna, right? She learned from her father. She learned from so many great leaders and so many great people. And, moving on. I don't know.
But look at the people that was around her. You have... oh, man, it was right on the tip of my tongue. Why am I losing it? Let me move this over to see their face. You get so many names running through your head.
And you forget who you're thinking about. Aaron?
Yeah, Aaron and Jesus really, if it tells you anything about how much I think of Maggie, it's where I'd place Jesus and Aaron in the amazing column.
Yeah. Because it's almost like she amplified their characters in some way.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree.
Did you see what I'm relating here? I get deep on this in my head sometimes. And I often forget, how certain characters came to be in here. But Maggie was an interesting choice at this point in the video or whatever to talk about, because I know there is some people that doesn't enjoy Maggie as much.
Right.
In fact, I've seen it.
And
it's cool.
It's your guy who, if you don't
certain
like her,
episodes, I was like, what in the shit, Maggie? Like, I get it. But overall, I love her character. She is a yas bitch for me.
Yeah.
I'll always remember her in this story.
Agree. Oh, man.
We're down to the last two.
I picked Maggie. So
did you?
Yep. So you get to pick
oh, God.
Who's going to be last, basically.
You know what?
Who goes last?
I think we'll lead with Carol.
Oh, Negan last.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably should have went with him.
God tier for Carol. Although Carol has had some moments where we're like, oh God, Carol.
There was dry moments with her.
There has been some extremely dry moments with Carol. But The Walking Dead has had its dry moments, right? With almost every character.
She's definitely, she definitely deserves the yas bitch, okay?
She deserves it because of how far she's come.
But most of the times, there's been times she falls into, they're freaking good, in the B. And there's been just, where she was amazing, and then there was the yas bitch moments. So, but the yas bitch moments rise to the top for me.
Overall, Carol, from start to finish, from start to now, I guess we're not finished, is definitely yas bitch, 100%. She started off as this meek, abused woman who was run down, was afraid to even speak, out of turn, and who she is today is somebody totally different. She's gone through her ups and downs, but it's been realistic. It's been like you take anybody off the street that has to go in and like start killing people and going, anybody's going to struggle mentally with that. The Walking Dead did kind of overplay that at times, where you're like, I get it, Carol. You know what I mean? But overall, yes, bitch, 100%. I love Carol. She makes this show so much better with her in it.
Yeah.
The show would not be the same without her.
I agree, and I'm very curious, because unfortunately we know enough to know that there's going to be movies, right? And,
Yes.
And it's something that runs off The Walking Dead, and Carol and Daryl are supposed to be in it.
That's what I've heard.
I don't think I'm saying anything anybody
Well, I
doesn't
think there
know.
was like a show, a spin-off show, or I don't know. That it keeps changing, so
I'm
I don't know.
I'm a little worried about that. I'm really worried about that because I feel like I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm worried about it.
Let's see. I want to see what you guys think about Carol. I would assume everybody loves Carol, but we've got some people that don't like Carol as much anymore because.
Well, Noah, he said Carol never really clicked for me.
Okay.
Kind of like a Morgan for me.
Sean said Carol at Terminus. Oh my God.
Right?
Right? She just came in clutch. I loved it. Katie, S tier.
Okay.
Yep. Angie said Carol. Ooh, where did it go?
Ooh, we have Adam with a C on the verge of D. We're going to have to talk, Adam, after this.
Oh, there it is. Carol pissed me off sometimes, but her development was amazing. My love for her grew over the seasons and her relationship with Daryl. She was the first to see potential in him. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Blair says Carol in season 10 was downright insufferable. Could not stand her. And I wasn't head over heels with her before, to be honest. Be at best. Okay.
I'll be honest with you, for a long time, Rick and Carol were right at the top for me.
Yeah.
In fact, I couldn't see the show going on without either or.
You know what? I have to agree with Blair on the fact that season 10 Carol was like, oh God. Like, we just want Carol back. Like the Carol that we know and love. The Carol that...
She's like a boiling water.
But she kind of like, she rides that wave, you know?
Yeah.
She rides that wave. And I'm okay with that, but yeah, season 10, she was like, can we stop now? Okay. Carol had the most unexpected transformation in the show.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt anyone watching seasons 1 and 2 imagined she would be alive in season 11.
Right. Right.
Yeah, exactly.
How she got out of season 1, I'll never know.
The dude says long hair Carol not as good as crew cut Carol.
True that.
That's true.
Got to cut that hair.
Young people don't like Carol as older people, especially middle-aged women. We understand her. Oh.
What?
She's saying that younger people don't like Carol as much as like older women because we can understand, I guess. I don't know. I mean,
no. I get what she's saying.
I suppose
through life experience.
And
seeing things
through a more wise and more lived point of view.
Think about that for a minute. As you grow, your thoughts expand. You get, So I get what she's saying.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I'm getting what she's saying. I love Carol's struggle moments.
Axel to Carol. You're not a lesbian? That was a funny, Look at the flowers, Lizzie.
Yes.
Yep, exactly.
Yes.
Last but not least, Steve.
Go ahead and put him up.
I mean, Negan belongs in the S tier, to be honest. How can he not?
I hated him. For a long time, I couldn't even get on board, even when people were saying, Negan, I remember the comments, and people would be, Team Negan, and I was like, what in the hell's wrong with these people? What in the hell?
See, for me, it was more like I could understand why some people enjoyed watching his character, because he was a fun character to watch. Like, you hate him, but he was entertaining.
God.
He had the jokes. He had the dick jokes, like he was funny and charming and whatever. But I still didn't like him. But as the seasons have gone on, from when we met him in the end of season 6.
You know what?
He's definitely come a long way. I love his character now.
I couldn't frickin' stand him.
And I don't know that I'd want to watch The Walking Dead now unless he was in it. So it's got to be yes.
Hold on.
It'd be. Yeah.
I'm building the ladder here. I'm
Okay.
climbing the ladder. I absolutely hated him when I first saw him. I absolutely hated his character, and especially after he killed Glenn. I was like, there's no coming back. There's no.
Right.
He's not coming.
Like
this
who
guy's
could like
done.
him after he killed one of our favorite characters? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, Glenn.
Glenn. Now somehow he's in the same level as Glenn. How'd that happen?
I'll never understand it. Good writing. Good. I mean, way to go, Walking Dead.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
You flipped me from 100% hating him, where I probably wouldn't have got off that stone.
Right.
You know what I mean? And now it's like, thank God he's in the show.
Yeah.
God, just a great character.
Great character.
Just his shit smile, when when we first saw him. Like, I hated it. I hated it because now I enjoy it. I enjoy, I don't get it. I'll never understand why I like his character.
Negan has a lot of S's here. Negan S. Middle says, "Who are you? I am Negan."
Right.
Negan is easily the best written and funniest character on the show.
I have to agree. Didn't like him in the beginning, but
not a great person, but a fantastic character. Agreed. Negan, Alistair says Negan easily makes S. His character development is insane. He came a long way like Carol did. I still think the Governor is a better villain, but Negan is absolutely the better character of the two.
I like that. Who wrote that?
Alistair Chamberlain.
And you're welcome back anytime. I like what you wrote there.
The Governor was a good villain in the sense that he had that political, he had that way of making everybody believe him and just basically being like a typical politician who lies about everything but really has his own agenda, right? That was basically Philip, but just he was way creepier and way douchier. But he was a good villain. I will give you that. Mm-hmm. I just hated fucking Philip. Hated him so much.
Yeah, we gotta appreciate the villain.
You creepy as shit sneaking on me.
Didn't
he say that to Gabe? He said that to Gabe, didn't he?
I've been reading that for a minute.
Cindy says, no question, Negan is an S. His slow progression from hate to redemption was priceless writing and acting from Jeffrey Dean Morgan. I agree. I love Jeffrey Dean Morgan, by the way. He's so awesome.
Yeah, you do.
I do. Brittany says he let Rick's group off too easy. S tier, or S plus tier. I've loved him from the start. I love his arc. I love his and Maggie's relationship. Here's Negan as one of the best episodes in the series. For them, remember when they did them little 6 episodes, in between the 6 COVID episodes?
Yep.
That was... I think out of those 6 episodes, I really only liked 2 of them, if I can remember right, and that was one of them, was the Here's Negan episode, where we got to learn about his past.
Yeah.
I really loved that. Yeah.
I agree.
Ray Anthony. I like how you spelled fucking Philip with the PH.
I love that.
Yeah.
We have to remember that.
Yeah. It's Crossbow. Good night. It's 4 a.m. there.
Oh,
you must be in the UK then. I remember Negan went for a handshake and Eugene tried to kiss his hand. That sounds like something Eugene would do. Just saying.
What'd Jerry say? The shit and pants line.
The shit and pants line. I use that once in a while.
I
love
too.
it.
I do too.
Hope you got your shit and pants on. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Henry Lemoyne says, I feel like Lance is a smarter version of the Governor. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
See, that's why I like coming in here. I like coming in here and doing this live stuff with you guys because there's often little takes that we get out of this You see things from other, I'd like more eyes and more, information.
Well, we've been doing this for 3 hours, so I just want to say...
Have we?
We started at 7 and it's now 10. So we've been on here for 3 hours. So if we didn't do any characters that you want us to do really quick, just a quick one, just kind of tell you where we would put them. Put your names in the comment section down below, or not down below, in the chat. You know what I'm talking about. Put your names in the chat, and we will try to quickly go through some.
Oh, God.
Oh, they're ready. Okay.
They've had that typed out for a minute, or they're just a great quick typer. Holy moly.
Leah. Where would you put Leah?
Leah.
Oh, that's a hard one to start off with.
Damn it. Why did you go there?
I don't know. I
want to see her face.
Let's start with Henry. Average. Yeah, average. I think he played a big role in Carol's story arc and Zeke's story arc, and maybe even Lydia's, but overall, what good is that going to... I don't know. C, yeah. Off the top of the head stuff here. Alden. Alden started off as a savior. Yep. Got in good with Maggie, and he recently passed away in the church. Yep. I liked his character. I thought he was okay. I didn't like that he was kind of dicky to Lydia. I didn't like that. But overall, I enjoyed his character. But still kind of just a C for me.
Yeah, I can't really put him below that. Yeah. And I can't really raise him above that.
Yeah. Average, yeah.
Dog and Shiva. What the
yes. Dog is yes, bitch. Dog is yes, bitch. Where's Dog? He's back there behind the green screen right now. You can't see him. I love Dog. So he's in yes, bitch. Shiva, come on, yes. Shiva, yes, bitch.
Well, yeah.
Obviously. You can't. Come on.
Oh my gosh.
Pope was...
Pope.
Yeah, Pope.
Yeah. You know what? I needed more of Pope.
He was very scary. Like he was very scary. He had that creepiness about him.
I like that you brought that one up. I'm going to go with my gut instinct. I'm going to go with B. They're freaking good.
I agree with that.
Needed more,
but I think it was the right time because I feel like don't drag that storyline out. Mm-hmm. I think it was good that they ended it there, but I needed a little bit more. I don't know. It's hard for me to do RJ because we literally have had...
Sophia?
We barely even heard Sophia speak. And I've barely heard RJ speak, so it's hard to even rate them because they're not really big parts of the show, to be honest. Like,
I think it was
Sophia.
You know what? If we're gonna base it on the scene, that was so impactful.
The Sophia scene was very impactful.
One of the top 5.
Top 5 impactful moments for me in the show. Like, it was so impactful.
So how can you
But it wasn't just. It wasn't just that Sophia walked out of the barn, right? It was also Shane and everything he was doing in that moment that was making it so impactful.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if I could... I mean, Sophia, she's just a little girl. It's hard to kind of... That was barely even in it because she ran off. So, she's definitely no Judith. Her death scene was impactful. She's not
trash. She's not what the shit, really.
I would say...
As far as impactful moments, top 5. But as a character, I would go C average.
I would go C as a character, but scene, that...
Was a Yas bitch.
Yes, but as a character, probably C. And T-Dog, we did forget T-Dog, but I think we both put him in the B column, even though we forgot him. He's in the B for both of us. I think we decided on that. Otis.
Poor Otis.
Poor Otis. He was... Listen, he was just a sweet guy. He was just trying to get a deer for his family, to feed his family, and then he accidentally shot Carl. He tried to help him the whole way. I mean, that poor Otis was running behind Rick trying to help. Like, you know he struggled with that.
Yeah.
And then he tried to help, like, he was a good dude.
Yeah.
He made a mistake, but he was a good dude. As a character, he didn't really add a whole lot to the show other than he caused some drama.
Yeah.
And he was at the short end of the stick with Shane basically killing him. I would have to put Otis at average, too.
Yeah.
He was important to the story.
Yeah, very much so.
But the character...
More so than we know.
Yeah. Joe and the Claimers. Joe and the Claimers. They were kind of forgettable to me, to be honest. The actor that played Joe, he's a great actor, by the way. He plays a lot of villainous type characters, if I remember correctly. He was the Claimer guy. Remember him?
I'm trying to remember.
That Daryl ran into, and they're like, yeah, you got to claim it.
Oh, those two.
And then the one guy went and, like, stole half of his frickin' bunny or rabbit or whatever it was. And
he's a dick.
Yeah. But as far as villains, I mean, how long were the Claimers? The Claimers were only a part of it for a couple episodes because Rick ended up tearing out the guy's throat. Overall, as villains, I don't think they made very good villains, to be honest. They were just kind of out doing their thing, just taking what they wanted, killing what they want. Like, they didn't really care about it. Like, they're just there.
Can I be honest with
you? They were just there.
Yeah, I'm going to go with a D.
D?
On that. But I like the scene where...
But the scene where Daryl, Rick, and all that happens, the culmination with the Claimers, was a great scene.
Yes, it was.
And it was needed. It was, Rick turning into Shane, basically. Like, Rick literally tearing through a freaking person's neck. But, yeah, it was very needed.
I do want to, I did see Sadiq come up quite a bit, so I definitely want to get that.
I really like Sadiq's character.
I did too. And
he was a sweet dude. He just wanted to help. Like, he felt so guilty after Carl and all that. Like, he was too trusting of what's his face.
Yes.
What was his name? It started with a D, didn't it? The whisperer dude that infiltrate Dante. Yes, I knew it started with a D.
Just came up. Thank you.
Blair. Dante. Too trusting of Dante, but I guess that's what
Dante's trash.
Dante's trash. Sadiq is not trash.
No.
Sadiq, I'd put Sadiq in B.
You know what?
B.
Yeah.
I liked Sadiq.
Yeah. He went through hell.
Exactly. I liked Sadiq, so I put him in B.
Yeah.
Kelly. Oh, Kelly's not on here. Connie's sister. Kelly.
Okay.
Kelly, I would put in...
I got you, Spider Creep. Next.
Spider Creep. Oh. I'd have to put Kelly in the same category with Connie. But then again, I like Connie more than I like Kelly. I do love Kelly, but I do like Connie more.
I like Kelly a lot. I'm going to have to go with B.
B?
She's freaking good.
That's what I was going to put her in B, so yeah.
Kelly, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lucille, says Spider Creep. We actually need to put Lucille in the tier list.
For what Lucille did in the hands of Negan, we're going to have to go, what?
Are we talking about, like, the real life Negan's wife, Lucille?
No,
or we're talking about the actual bat, Lucille?
The bat.
Because that's not really a character at that point. It's just a bat. It's just Negan controlling the bat. It's not a character. Not to me. I know it kind of is because he treated it like it was...
Well, if it's actually the Lucille I'm just going to go like...
That's what I'm saying. The
D.
bat or the person?
I'm going to go with D. But the bat itself, I'm going to go yas, bitch, because it was like iconic to Negan.
Yeah. His wife, yeah, I'd have to put her in D. Who the shit? Because she was okay, but she was very forgettable and like... It's important to know Negan's backstory to know why he is who he is today. That's important. But as far as that character goes, it's forgettable.
Yeah.
But the bat that gives Lucille her personality, basically, which is the personality Negan gave to the bat, is yes, bitch.
Yeah.
Right along with Negan. Yep.
I hope that covered it.
I hope that covered it. Now we can do Leah.
Leah.
This bitch.
I love our Leah.
Our Leah, I love. But this Leah in The Walking Dead, she's psychotic. Kind of psychotic. Kind of. Justified in some ways. I don't know, man. She's still alive, too.
Yeah.
She's working with Lance, isn't she?
Yeah.
Oh.
God.
She's hard to place someplace because I kind of understand her in some small ways, but in other ways, like where she just completely is like, this is, like, she made the stupidest decision in not just leaving. She got the rest of her family killed by choosing what she, I don't know, man.
Thank you, Rita. Good night to you, too.
Leah.
Rita's one.
I'm still confused on where to put Leah.
I'm not a Leah fan.
I'm not either. I almost want to put her in D. Who the shit?
Yeah. For now.
For now, yeah.
For where we're at, what we've gotten from her, yeah.
Oh, shit.
What?
Spider Creep, you're right. She is dead. The last episode. What the fuck? My
brain.
brain.
Yeah. Wait.
Daryl, thank you. I totally blanked on that. I'm sorry.
I'm so caught in
my
trying to remember
brain
scenes.
is in all of The Walking Dead and trying to remember scenes. I'm sitting here in my head and I'm like, the last scene was when she was agreeing to work with Lance, right? And I totally forgot when her and Maggie were in the fight.
Yeah.
And you're right. You're right. I'm sorry. Yep.
I think your mind went where mine was.
It
I was
was
looking at scenes in my head trying to give her better scores.
Yes, I was trying to give her better scores,
but I'm going to have to go with, I really didn't enjoy her character that much. I really hated it when her and Daryl were together out during the COVID scenes.
The COVID scenes with her and Daryl, I was like, it felt weird, right? Like, I was happy for Daryl that he found somebody to be with, I guess. But at the same time, I was like, why is this weird?
Yeah.
Like, it just didn't feel right. And maybe it was meant to be that way, but it didn't feel right.
I'm going to go with who the shit. I don't think trash is appropriate. And we're not done,
I think Leah played an important role in Daryl's growth, in Maggie's growth, probably. I don't know. We're going to have to find out. But I didn't care for Leah very much. Yeah. Dr. Edwin Jenner. Oh.
Can I just be honest with you?
Dr. Edwin Jenner was trash. Why was he trash? Because he was like, come on in and let me kill everybody. Like, and then he tries to say, once these doors open, they're not going to open again. Or once they close, we're not going to open them again. Like, this is the moment, right? Them. You're not going to want to come in here, guys, because this place is about to explode tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like...
The countdown's going, and... Yeah.
Like,
he's trash.
He's trash. I did not like that guy from the beginning.
I thought he was going to be nice.
I thought he was going to be nice, but then he's like, no, fuck it. Let's all die.
Well...
Yeah, I think that's good for now.
Yeah,
it
3
is
hours is,
3.5 hours. I hope you guys enjoyed this tier list.
The next tier list we're going to be doing is all the Marvel movies we've watched up to date. This week we'll be watching Doctor Strange. We'll be doing that live and then trying to get it uploaded onto YouTube for you. But after we finish that, next Saturday I would like to be doing Marvel, all the movies we've watched, and ranking them in this category here. So if you want to play along with us, we'll have it here, and you'll be able to download it and kind of have fun with that if you're a Marvel fan.
And also, if you guys have any suggestions of
Excited about that.
any other tier lists that you would like to see us do, leave it in the comment section below.
We can make it as fun as you want. It can be food. It can be
It doesn't
anything.
have to be about shows or movies we've watched. It can be about anything. Literally anything.
Yeah.
I know Steve wants to do a food one, so
I think it'd be fun.
I think the food one would be fun.
Yeah.
But let us know what you guys are interested in seeing. What tier lists would you like to see? Leave it in the comment section below.
Please do.
We're also going to be
We enjoy doing this with you. We really do. I love it.
I enjoy it. I'm
even coming down off of the COVID right now.
He is.
Thank God I had the vaccine. I guess I'm feeling a lot better. But
He's doing better.
But anyway,
yeah.
Long story short, I really do enjoy doing this with you guys.
And we're also going to be in Zoom after we leave from this live stream. We're going to be going over to Zoom and chit-chatting, getting everybody else's opinions on their favorite characters and where they would put everybody.
Yeah, and I really want to question
to
some
go
of
in
you
deeper.
on your
choices.
And you
So
know
if
who
you-
you are.
If you want to
know who
come
you
join
are.
us, if you want to come chit-chat with us one-on-one, come over to our Zoom. Of course, you do have to be a Patreon to do it, but
We'd love to have
I'm
you.
pretty sure this Zoom is going to be open to, I don't know. But come on over, join us. We'll post the Zoom link on Patreon and in our Discord, so come join us.
Yes.
And we love each and every one of you. Thank you guys so much for joining us and giving your opinions as well.
Yeah, I enjoyed reading your guys'.
That was actually pretty fun for me,
Yeah.
reading your guys' opinions about all these characters and seeing where
It was fun
they
to
line
kind
up.
of nerd out with you guys,
Yeah.
on something that we really love to watch. We love this show. I know there's a lot of people that walked away from it or maybe don't appreciate it, but coming from a place where I didn't think I would like it at all and to where I am now, I'm a huge fan of it. And and I know Lacey is too.
Oh, 100%.
Take us out.
Thank you guys so much for watching this tier list, the Walking Dead character tier list, with us. Please leave a like on this video. Leave your comments and questions down below. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already. Share the video and squish that bell. And we hope you guys all have an amazing and awesome day.
Hope amazing happens to you until the next time when we do a tier list. Peace out.